Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing this morning here in the final countdown, the final stretches to the launch of Black Ops 7? At least if you're doing the New Zealand trick. Appreciate everybody for popping in. Posted a bonus video this morning since it looks like free game to just cover all of the spicy content that has been posted on Twitter. None of it's been taken down off Twitter yet, which is really cool. Like I said, no spoilers, not talking about story, Easter egg steps, anything like that, but harmless info like camos, challenges, prestige rewards. If anybody's interested, all of that is currently being covered. Regardless, we'll be looking at all of that in, I want to say, what is it? Was that 16, 17 hours from now? We'll be jumping into Black Ops 7 through the New Zealand trick. How we all feeling, man? How we all feeling? Let me get this stream title fixed. There we go. It's so easy to like start a stream on Instagram compared to TikTok. It's pretty funny. Apparently, I'm being punished though for using this plugin to stream on TikTok. Apparently, it doesn't push your stream out there on that platform. Awful algorithm, apparently. But all right, we are good to go. Got about 90 minutes till 12 Central. Gonna assume today like has to be the progression blog as well as the launch patch notes. I'd be shocked if we don't end up seeing that, to be honest with you. All right, but we are officially live everywhere. Hopefully our encoder doesn't take a crap if we boot up a game later. Got a fun poll in chat asking about camos. Oh, is there BO7 hype or not? Yeah, right. I will put that for tomorrow's campaign stream. Is there hype or not? Like seriously, that is a good poll. That is a good poll. We're gonna be doing that. But actually, you know what? We'll do like a test one right now. Spam a 1 in the chat. Everybody, just put it once for each of you if you think there's a lot of hype for Black Ops 7. I'll start. 2 in the chat if you don't think so. Can you really play at 11 p.m.? Well, let me check my PlayStation. I actually got a DM asking if I could see my countdown timer on PlayStation. I actually don't know. Let's boot that up and take a look. Let's take a look real quick. But yeah, you know, honestly, as far as what I'm seeing, like, I think like the levels of hype for Black Ops 7 are rising every day. I'd say they're on par, if not crazier than like the Black Ops 6 pre-launch window from what I could see right now. Absolutely insane. Like they're getting there, depending on obviously what people are talking about, right? Yeah, Hell's Network banned. Yeah, I think if you're thinking of like a zombie creator, you're talking about zombies content, that's a little bit different. I'd say the interest for that is very odd. But like the goal of last night's video, for example, to kind of raise more awareness about how cool curse mode is. Yeah, you could say that's really spoilers for the rewards or whatever, but there is some good info out there about the rewards you get for beating curse mode into 3 tiers, possible camo unlocks, like really cool info. Doesn't spoil any Easter egg steps, anything like that. But for those interested in that, I talked about that last night. This dude is so cringe. How do you all watch him? I'm amazed that you had to subscribe to my channel to say that in chat. I find that really funny. Thank you for the sub, man. Thank you for the sub. The more I see of curse, the more I want it. Yeah, no, I'm feeling a lot better about it. I was very worried about curse mode, as I made very clear. Because I think the hype and the interest and the longevity of that mode is all dependent on the rewards. So far, the rewards that have leaked out there seem very promising. They seem very promising. Let me get a little Twitter tab up, though. Yeah, I want to check the PlayStation and see what it says. If I can see my New Zealand timer, that'd be great. I do want to check that. Let's see what we got here. Also, some good news real quick. It looks like... Let me pull this up on a different tab if I can. Thank you. The charts have come out, and... according to these charts, credit to Charlie Intel for putting out this post here. I'm going to full screen this so you guys can see. It appears Black Ops 6, as of right now, is the #1 best-selling game on the PlayStation 5 in the last 5 years. That is insane. I did not think they were going to go ahead and top Modern Warfare 2's game sales with BO6, considering that Game Pass also exists for Call of Duty ever since BO6. That's crazy that this game ended up topping it. Pretty impressed there. There's no countdown in COD HQ, probably just so they don't have to make a timer for every region. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Everybody should be well accustomed to the fact that this is leak season. It's tough to avoid, but if it matters that much, day off X. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, man, I think it's hard. It's obviously my opinion, but I think it's harmless whenever the leaks that are out there is like purely cosmetic or like in-game menus, stuff like that. You're talking about Easter egg steps and story spoilers. That's different. That I always stay away from. I don't cover that. But free game is free game, really, for stuff that isn't getting struck off Twitter. That's my understanding of it. And I was told yesterday by a friend that Activision's apparently only striking gameplay, which there isn't really any of out there right now. It's just menu previews and stuff like that, if that makes sense. Are we getting SBMM? So I posted a second channel vid yesterday with Fajardi talking about that tweet. As that vid was going up, Treyarch ended up clarifying on Twitter what exactly is going on with that. So I'll pull that image back up. Instant unlock token pick. Yes, that is a reward every time you hit prestige. You'll get a permanent unlock token for use in any game mode if you'd like. Let's see. Didn't they count Game Pass? No. That chart I just showed you was only PlayStation. That had nothing to do with Xbox, by the way. There is no Game Pass on PlayStation. Surprised MW2 wasn't higher. It was at one point. It was the #1 best-selling COD of all time. It broke every record. Modern Warfare 3 didn't surpass that because obviously the $70 DLC controversy plus the campaign getting review bombed, I think probably hurt sales, even though it does have, I think, the gold standard of live service, which I firmly believe Black Ops 7 is going to end up topping. Dude's copy and paste from COD's website. What does that even mean? Oh, he's asking what you're using your token on? Oh, it's got to be the MSMC off rip. It's level 55 unlock, right? Kind of go to the highest unlocks and work your way down. But that's just, a general weapon unlock. We'll take a look at, like, some of the augments and stuff in zombies later. Unlock tokens are useless because you get perma unlock for blueprints. Yeah, well, that's a fair point, too, is that if, let's say, you do the monster promo and you get the Peacekeeper blueprint, you never have to worry about unlocking the Peacekeeper ever. Like, it's just there. Let me pull up... Yeah, let's pull up that SBMM thing. So, to touch on this again, because they've clearly... they've clearly done some damage control for the tweet. I'll read it. But real quick, on this day in 2012, Black Ops 2 was released to the world, and this Friday the legacy continues. Let's really hope that the campaign lives up to BO2. Hopefully the narrative is strong. So this tweet, in my opinion, was very carefully worded. Clearly there were some errors in here that freaked everybody out. And the irony too is the title of that second channel video was that people were freaking out about this. People were scared and concerned, which rightfully so, right? It says the majority of BO7 playlists will have open matchmaking, which will be similar to the beta experience. So wait, we're like, hold on a second. Majority of playlists, not all, and similar to the beta. Those are two very carefully chosen words there. Hold on a second. And then the exception it mentions here is a rotating playlist at launch where skill is important. So that's classic SBMM from MW19. We're like, wait a second, what is that? Rank play's not out till season 2. So we're like, is this a casual mode? Is this some type of competitive playlist with CDL rule sets? What is that? Everybody freaked out. We're like, no way there's a rug pull happening. No way they're walking back on this. Why is this happening? Treyarch followed up by saying, hey, let's clarify something. Classic SBMM is only in this one standard playlist. Persistent lobbies are still a thing. Open matchmaking will still be available for all those game modes, as you can see there. Again, I agree with you guys. Who was asking for a standard playlist? And I agree too. Let's make sure nobody plays this game mode here so that we can just keep open forever. Again, what I believe happened, as I say in that video, is they had to come to a compromise. Treyarch's probably been fighting for open matchmaking, managed to get it as default for launch for the most part, but maybe somebody higher up said, hey, you still got to have a standard in there because we have data saying that this is better for casuals for whatever reason. Who knows? We don't actually know. Well, yeah, let's make sure nobody actually plays this. Like, seriously. Luckily, as of now, again, the game's not out yet, so we can't speak, for certain about post-launch and Modern Warfare 4 next year. But for now, open matchmaking still is the default. However, SBM will still exist for ranked play and for this one MOSFET they're talking about here. We just don't know. We just don't know what's going on here. But there's people freaking out saying the SBMM is fully back, which it's not. Or other folks freaking out saying that Treyarch lied to everybody, which they didn't. And there's folks also saying, from what I saw, that they never confirmed no SBMM, which, let me clarify again, SBMM is skill-based matchmaking. There was no skill-based matchmaking prior to Modern Warfare 19. It existed to an extent, meaning that skill still played a component in how you did matchmaking before MW19. Classic matchmaking is based on your ping, your connection, and a bunch of other factors. Skill played a small role in that. However, skill became what we believe is the dominant factor in matchmaking, beginning with MW19, creating longer queue times. You're on a higher ping, and then obviously the Giga Chad alpha male sweats are in every single lobby that you can play. That's one explanation. Whereas, yes, people are just getting better at FPS games as well. I totally get that. But just to clarify what that means, SBMM isn't back the way that we thought. And yeah, exactly. It's not the foundation of the matchmaking anymore. Therefore, it's not SBMM. Carpet pull, rug pulls, the term people are using. Yeah, it definitely seemed like that from the wording of the first tweet. Like they were laying the foundation, planting the seed to eventually be like, hey, we have data saying standard mode is more popular now. We have data saying that open matchmaking is hurting the player count. Therefore, we're bringing back SBMM, whether that is prep for MW4 or not. So everybody was worried about that. And again, it was reasonable to be worried about that. The wording was very weird. Lots of red flags with those two sentences. But luckily, they kind of clarified something we were really hopeful about, which is that it's only one playlist. Nothing else is getting affected. But yeah, I believe, you know what I believe they should do is have a casual playlist with bots and put SBMM in that playlist so that, actual demon sweats aren't abusing that playlist to get bots to get free nukes. That's where SBMM should actually be, as a casual playlist, so that you have maybe 3 bots and 3 real people on an enemy team or something. That's just an idea. That to me feels like some type of balance that they could do. But I will pin a comment about the New Zealand times. I actually just replied with a comment. I replied to a comment with the times. I'm gonna copy paste it. Let me grab it from my video real quick. Let's see. Face off mosh pit. I believe it is gonna be their day one. They just didn't show it in that image, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. Where can I find my comments? But if you guys would like to, we got a video juicing right now. Feel free to drop a like and a comment on the brand new video. Let me know your favorite prestige reward if you've seen them. If not, feel free to drop a comment saying anything else you'd like. The link is there in chat. But yeah, we are waiting for the progression blog today. We're hoping that drops today. Let me pull up that comment so I can paste it here in chat. I would like to paste it in chat if I can find my reply, and I can't find it. I'm going to retype it. No problem. New Zealand launch times. Oh, and I already messed up. Oops. I accidentally hit enter on accident. New Zealand launch times. 3 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. CST, 6 a.m. Eastern, November 13th. There you go. I just wrote that out for you guys. I'm going to pin that so you have it. That's out the way. Cool. You look like Lego. Yeah. I'm going to tell them people keep saying that. I think that's really funny. Yesterday we did a PlayStation and an Xbox code giveaway for the game. Let me see. Let me pull something up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if, and this is a big if, you need a copy of Black Ops 7, a standard copy on Steam, type the word Steam in chat once to be entered in my Nightbot giveaway. Feel free to type that. Poor Lego having audio issues. Is he live right now? Is he live? BO7 achievements added to Steam, including the achievement icons. Oh, do we not see the icons on PlayStation? Let me see. Did we not see that? Let me just boot up my PlayStation. Yeah, let's boot this up real quick just so I can see what we're up to. Let's switch our Elgato over. All right. Yeah, let's switch that up. Cool. Yeah, let's see if we can see the... Isn't there a block today? There should be. There should be a block today. Can we see the icons for the trophies on here, or is it only on Steam? Oh, no, I can't see them. I guess Steam has them. I guess we'll pull that up on Steam in a second. In the meantime, yeah, there's no countdown. which kind of sucks. I want to see. There another update? No. Okay, we got all the updates out. I can't seem to find. Maybe it's in library. I want to see a countdown timer. We're usually able to see that, right? Why can't we see that now? View product. No, I have a standard copy on here. Yeah, why is there no countdown timer? Does anybody have a countdown timer on their PlayStation? I saw people had it a couple days ago. And I was looking on Twitter. Because of the COD HQ, it isn't there anymore. Oh, did they really get rid of that? Thank you, Max. I appreciate that. I'm gonna pull that up right now. Change your wallpaper to BO7. Well, actually, BO7 is not out yet, but no, you're right. A little bit out of date. A lot of Steam entries, yeah. Since it's DLC, I swear I saw people that pre-ordered like 2 weeks ago. They had a timer on there. I put it in my video. That is weird that you can't see. I think that's really silly. You can't see the timer though. Why does that? Yeah, let me see your collection. That yeah, COD HQ, man, like causing issues, bro. Why is there 2? Yeah, I think there's no way to actually see it. That really sucks. The select version. Yeah, you just literally can't see anything. There's a PS4 copy there. Can I get a timer on this one? Oh no, that's the download. Yeah, you literally just can't. Yeah, there's no way to do it. That's so dumb. Even in your library, you can't see it. But as long as you like go into the game and you see that it tells you purchased it, I think you're fine. Vault edition works. Oh yeah, I don't have a vault on. Timer ended yesterday because it was wrong. Okay, that makes a lot more sense because the preload went out. They made us delete BO6 and yeah. Third person toggle for endgame. That's a great question. I actually don't know the answer to that. I'd assume maybe. Zombies will have it again. I know that. If I don't own the game and someone does who I am game sharing, should it still work? That's a good question too. I think as long as they have the New Zealand trick functioning, then maybe game sharing will work. If you have the PS5, you don't change your location to New Zealand. So you can't change your location to any other region on a PSN account. You can only change your Activision profile address to New Zealand, and it'll trick your PlayStation data packs. Xbox, you could do both. You could change your address and your region on the Xbox profile, and you can go ahead and change your Activision profile address as well. New Mr. Bean movies coming out. That's crazy. How many entries do we have on that giveaway? 52 already. Wow. Again, if you are watching on Twitch or Facebook or any other platform, come to YouTube and type the word Steam in chat so you can be entered. What's up, Juan Martinez? How we doing? You can change time zone on PS5. I know you could do that, but I don't believe that actually impacts anything. That doesn't actually change that doesn't trick your COD HQ. Timer free says 1 day and 6 hours left. Yeah, that timer's not right. That's why I also have a copy ready from Xbox. Because yeah, I don't think yeah, let me get off this. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, we'll just do a full. We could rest mode it. We'll just rest mode it. Let me see the Xbox app. Is there a timer anywhere that we could see on Xbox? Oh, that gets me worried too. Because I swear last year we were able to see a timer that helped us know if things were working. My library, Call of Duty is showing the BattleNet version. I forgot how I found the version. I think this is the okay. I think this is the version from the Microsoft Store, if I'm not mistaken. Last played a year ago. Okay, yeah, this has to be the version. Last played a year ago. See in store. Why isn't there? It's because COD HQ, right? There's just not a Black Ops 7. Okay, I see the New Zealand currency, though. Cross-gen bundle. This is for, okay. Vault Edition upgrade. Buy New Zealand 50. Wait. I already have it, though, don't I? 1 of 5 editions. That's confusing. I'm going to open it on Xbox and see what it says. Timers under the cross-gen bundle? Well, I'm gonna search Black Ops 7. This is so confusing because of the region shit. I redeemed the code. Play with... Yeah, I think because I already have the vault. Why is it showing me the vault again here, though? That's what I'm confused about. Oh, okay. Available in 18 hours. Yeah, this is correct. So 18 hours from now we can play. That's correct. This is the correct one. I just want to make sure that this is ready to go, though. It should be. Cross-gen bundle. It says in your console library for the timer. I just couldn't find it. I legit just couldn't find it. But I'm gonna hope it just works. It should just work. The UK on PC with New Zealand is 18 hours. Yeah. I guess I see the right timer here then, huh? I'm assuming. Steam and Battle.net do not work with the New Zealand trick. It's only Microsoft Store / Game Pass / PlayStation. That's the only way you can get it to work. My library on your left. Yeah, I go to my library and it shows Call of Duty from Battle.net. And then it also shows this Call of... I think... Is this the right... Let's see. Owned. I think it's this, right? I'm assuming it's this. It's just Call of Duty. It's weird. I'm gonna try opening it. Last played a year ago. I haven't played it on Xbox for a year. Change region on Activision Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, I did that. I'm gonna hit this and see. Okay, yeah, this is the Microsoft launcher. Oh, it's installing, huh? Installing dependencies. Okay. I just want to see what we're looking at when we hop into the game. You can't get banned for a New Zealand trip, no. But I gotta pack my bag later tonight, dude. We're flying out. We're flying out, baby. Lotto 16. I'm sorry, I missed your previous comment. What was it? Change my address to New Zealand, but still shows US zip code and state. I would change that zip code and state. I would change everything to New Zealand, just in case, Alex. PS5, you have to go to your Activision profile and you have to change your address. We're sharing a bed in New Zealand, yeah. Right after stream, we're getting on a plane, dude. Imagine story so far cutscene again. Yeah, it might be really loud, so excuse the audio, chat. Excuse the audio. I haven't opened this game through Xbox in I don't know how long. Oh, timer bugged out there. Oops. Lotto, yeah. If I missed one of your previous comments, feel free to retype it. Sorry, I might have missed it. Okay, it's opening good. Not signed into a profile. Let call to access your mic. Whoa. I don't think it needs to access my microphone to play. I don't have my controller plugged in. I'll just use keyboard and mouse on here. Full game comes out technically not too far from now. I think 18 hours is correct. Close Battle.net. This is my Xbox copy right here of Black Ops 7. Supposed to be on Game Pass, that released tomorrow 11 a.m. Restart. Update requires restart. Update requires restart. When you launch COD HQ on Battle.net, does it open your Stream Deck software? No, I don't think so. Just changing your address on Activision will let you play early on PS5. Correct. That's our understanding of it. That's how it's worked every year. That's how it's worked every year. Wow, I have 40 viewers on Twitch, dude. No way. Thank you guys again. If you guys are like my year one Twitch viewers, I appreciate that. We just had 1,000 followers on there. Sincerely appreciate it. Again, we try to multi-stream everywhere as often as we can. Michael Hunter. What did Michael Hunter say? It does for you in Lego. Wait. Oh, like it opens your Stream Deck software when you boot up COD HQ? Really? That's weird. Very weird. Any news for Azure servers? They haven't talked about that yet, so I don't know. I really don't know. That's a great question, though. Let me make sure the vertical stream's still alive. Hopefully the encoder didn't fry. I think we're good. Thank you to Dev on TikTok. Antonio, how we doing? Yeah, once again, we were counting down to some marketing. Countdown for campaign. Every mode comes out at the same time for New Zealand. Right now, 18 hours for New Zealand time. How do New Zealand worked out on PS5? There's actually no way to really know if it worked. As long as you have your address change on your Activision profile to a full New Zealand address, and your PSN is linked to that Activision profile, you should be good. I think I got shaders coming. Okay, coming soon. Does it say I own Black Ops 7? Why does it not show... Oh, no, I think yeah, BO7 is owned on here. Because it won't show me anything else here. I'll let the shaders finish here. The intro is definitely tough, I agree. The intro is tough, 100%. Thank you for 1,000 likes on TikTok as well. Once again, as a big reminder, folks, feel free to drop a like. It is free to do so and does show support for the channel and the content. As a big reminder, have notifications on to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty. We're going to be live again at about, I think, 3 or 4 a.m. Central. So, about, what was that, 16, 17 hours from now, as we jump first to the campaign, then hopefully Endgame, maybe some Dead Ops Arcade 4, and then we'll jump into Ashes of the Damned when the Easter egg goes live Friday afternoon. But yeah, we will be live once again later tonight playing everything. Let's see. Okay, shaders are installing. Shaders are installing. Can you get banned for switching to New Zealand? No. Buddy Lotto, how we doing? Will Endgame require PS Plus? Yes, because you're going to be online in a big server with 30 other people. Correct. Go to manage files. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. Oh, you sent me something on Discord? Yeah, I want to see what's up with that. I believe there'll be Twitch drops. Let's see those Steam achievements real quick. The achievements seem to have popped up. Like the actual icons. Can we see the actual icons? Wait, where is it? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Let's take a look here. Can we actually see the icons for the trophies? The countdown on screen right now is for the progression blog today. There's more marketing, and we're waiting for launch patch notes. We're waiting for launch patch notes. But again, if you're not watching me on YouTube, feel free to head over to DK Dynamite on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Got lots of videos on the way. Oh, it's achievements here. There we go. Oh, okay. Wait, that's Black Ops 6. We're 7. I think this is 7. Okay, yeah. Here are the trophies for Black Ops 7. The icons. Steam has them. It's not public. It's now public information, chat. Don't worry. I think starting at... They're really colorful. Here we go. Got some cool icons there. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, I see some confusion on TikTok about the New Zealand trick. Just to remind you guys, you have to just change your Activision profile address to a New Zealand address. Find the McDonald's, find the pawn shop, find anything you can. Use that address in New Zealand on your Activision profile. It'll then trick your PlayStation to let you play early with a New Zealand copy. If you're on Xbox, also change your Xbox account address as well, or your Microsoft account address. Because that'll work on PlayStation, Xbox, or Microsoft Store / Game Pass. Does not work on Steam or Battle.net, just to be clear. Right now, we're doing a giveaway for a Steam copy. If you want to enter that giveaway through Nightbot, type the word Steam once in my YouTube chat, and you'll be entered in that giveaway. Yesterday, we gave away a PlayStation and an Xbox copy. Let's see. Yeah, if you're on Xbox, I would switch the address on the Microsoft profile as well. Pretty cool icons, very colorful, different looking from previous achievements. Hopefully the game's not too loud. Is that too loud, chat? That background music? It shouldn't be. Hopefully not. Yeah, there's a lot of good trophies here. But again, I posted a video on YouTube going over all of the... or talking about all the trophies and what they are. Okay, so that's that. Shaders are still going here. I just want to have everything ready on every platform. There's an Xbox icon, so yeah, we're on the right launcher. Let's see. Where's manage? Manage files. Let's see. Black Ops 7. Okay. Yeah, Black Ops 7 is definitely installed. Oh, is it not? Maybe it's not. Oh, it's not. Oh, co-op campaign is. Okay, I see what I did. I purposely did not install MP and Zombies on the Xbox app because I don't really need it. But maybe I should get it just in case, just to have it ready, right? It's just a lot of... Like, I know I'm not going to play multiplayer tomorrow. I'll be waiting till the BattleNet edition works. That's what we'll be waiting on. Let's see what other comments I missed here. What did I miss? But yeah, essentially what I'd recommend, chat, so what is it? It's 10:55 a.m. right now. I think at around like 7, 8 p.m. tonight, like there shouldn't be much going on. Try to get a good nap in. Sleep until like 3. That'd be gold. Get a really good nap in, and then why not play multiplayer? I'd rather play multiplayer once I'm done covering campaign and zombies the most I can, because we already played a lot of MP in the beta, right? So as far as content goes, like campaign and zombies will take priority. All right, let me get my chat pulled back up here. What did I miss in chat? Let's see if I missed anything. Yeah, I just scanned another monster code last night, and it like bugged out and gave me all the rewards for that one code. Oh, what's up, Raven? How we doing? Thank you for the Twitch comment. Yeah, I might get the zombies here, because if I play Dead Ops after campaign, that's definitely possible. I need 5. I'm going to start that. Let's see if it works. Yeah, update now. Shader's finished. I think I just started an update. All right, well, we got that situated. So the Xbox copy is definitely here. Campaign should be ready. This is just my secondary, my backup copy of the game, because realistically, I'm going to be on PlayStation to play it safe, but it's good to have another copy. Nixon, how we doing, brother? Thank you for popping in. Thank you. As a big reminder, folks, if you guys are looking for the brand new Black Ops 7 Performance thumbsticks, code Dynamite will save you 12% off of your order. And you also get an in-game weapon charm for use in BO7. I just have one on right now, but we get the 7s on the actual thumbsticks themselves. I'd assume zombified thumbsticks are on the way. They'll probably end up coming out with those in the next few seasons, as they did last year for Black Ops 6. And there's also flexible payment options for any of your purchases if you want to finance it or whatnot. There's also a new aim controller, the Black Ops 7 Guild Remote, which uses an authentic DualSense controller. I'll show you that as well for those out there that haven't seen it. You can fully customize it to your liking. Bring the price down by about $50 if you use code Dynamite on aim controllers as well. Feel free to go ahead and do that. And yeah, very much looking forward to this game, dude. Like, seriously, I'm so done with Black Ops 6. We've done everything you could do in that game. We've done just about everything you could do. But yeah, once again, check all that out. Let me pull up Control Freak's website. Hopefully they didn't sell out yet, because sometimes these sell out and then the reward is gone forever. So take advantage of this while it's still out. Let's see. Oh, it's already sold out? Wait a second. The Speed Cola can's still here. Let's go to Call of Duty. Let's see. Where's that? Okay, they're still out. There's also the collector's box if you want that for the Black Ops 7 thumbsticks. But there's the weapon charm if you guys haven't seen it yet. Nice big old 7. Thank you for that super chat. Sly Rye. I'm 960, hitting 1,000 tomorrow. 1 day to spare. Yeah, if you're not doing the New Zealand trick, you definitely got time to hit 40 more levels for sure. Pop those XP tokens, do some challenges. go for it. But yeah, I believe starting at launch, let me actually clarify something. I think at launch, there's that new Black Ops 7 badge on Twitch. If you subscribe to anybody streaming in the Black Ops 7 category, you will get a badge on Twitch. Let me see. Did they tweet that? Oh, yeah, here it is. I think it starts when it starts when the game comes out. So beginning November 14th. So the beginning Friday afternoon. If you subscribe to a Twitch streamer playing Black Ops 7, you'll get this exclusive Twitch badge. And luckily, I am on Twitch, so if you want the badge from watching my streams, feel free. Oh, you're on Battle.net's no New Zealand trick for you. Got it. Any news about TPM 2.0, the anti-cheat? All they've said is that Ricochet, let me see that info from COD Updates. Ricochet will be available day one. And what I've heard as well is that the latest version of Ricochet was just put out, I think, on like November 1st or something. So the cheaters and the losers out there won't be able to break through this, at least not right away. So we should have some time where there aren't any cheaters. Again, secure boot is required to play. And they've also put out like a tutorial video helping you enable secure boot because it is different for everybody's hardware, obviously. So Call of Duty has clarified that the most they can. What I think today is going to consist of, chat, is not just a progression blog going over prestige rewards and unlocks, camel challenges. We'll probably get that at around, I want to say noon, so at about an hour from now. And I do believe we'll also be getting the patch notes for the launch of the game. Maybe this evening, because patch notes have dropped pretty late in the day for Black Ops 7. At least during the beta, that's how it worked. And for the haunting too. Mr. Gaming, thank you for that super chat. 18 hours away feels so far. How hyped are you if you have to rate it from 1 to 10? I'm at an absolute 10 because we're about to look at the most content we've ever gotten in a single launch window alone in the last 20 years, literally. Oh, we got a visitor. You want to come say hi to Dad? Oh, come say hi. Say hi. Hi. Hi, baby. Waving. Yep. She's gonna come visit Dad a lot tomorrow when we're busy grinding campaign, chat. Big baby. She's already taking her first steps. I cannot believe that, chat. She's taking her first steps. Does the Steam version go live at the same time worldwide? Yeah, the Steam version will be with the global launch. There's no New Zealand trick for Steam, unfortunately. And there goes the pop filter. Will you get banned for the New Zealand trick? No, you will not. CP Bowl 16, thanks for the TikTok comment, man. This is I think the biggest concurrent stream we've ever had on TikTok. We're at 80 concurrent. Holy crap. Muting the mic. Okay. Say bye, baby. Bye, baby. Bye. Curious, baby. Hey, Cycle Jr., appreciate that, man. Yeah, appreciate Twitch support. Thank you, Ghost Gamers, for that super chat. Midnight release. I'll be driving there tomorrow morning and campaigning. I'm very hyped. Hell yeah, dude. Bye, baby. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, live visibility restricted. No! Is it because I brought up control? I gotta stop bringing up Control Freak and aim controllers on TikTok. Still got 90 concurrent over there. Thank you for 3.3K likes on TikTok. My timer is for the latest marketing for BO7 today. We should be getting a full progression blog, and we should be getting launch patch notes, possibly other surprises too. Again, about 18 hours from now, the game will be live in New Zealand, and we'll be streaming again, beating the whole campaign, jumping into Endgame, Dead Ops Arcade 4, and then we'll go live again Friday afternoon when the Easter egg goes live in Ashes of the Damned. Just for clarity, so everybody is aware, the New Zealand trick is about 18, 19 hours of early access before the game is released globally. Just so you guys know. And then the Easter egg for Ashes goes live 31 hours after the New Zealand trick becomes available. Just so everybody's aware of where we are. Again, the New Zealand trick will work at 3 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Central, 6 o'clock Eastern, November 13th. If you're asking why, it's because physical copies are being released in stores in New Zealand on November 14th for them. November 14th for New Zealand is November 13th here in America, just so you guys know. That's how it works. That's why the New Zealand trick works for any game, because they let you play digitally once physical copies are out in the wild in New Zealand. They're the first country to get the game. Is the COD Endowment Pack available at launch? Yes, it is. I posted a video about that yesterday, the brand new COD Endowment bundle called Legacy. That bundle will be the first Tracer Pack for BO7. All proceedings of that bundle will go towards veterans and to ensure they're given high-quality paying jobs through the COD Endowment. That's how that pack works. I posted an article about it on detonated.com as well. How's the plane ride? I haven't gotten a plane yet. We'll be getting on one after this stream for sure. Less than 24 hours? Yeah, I'm really hyped, man. I'm absolutely hyped. Again, thank you guys for all the support. I'm eternally grateful for all the support on all the different content I've been posting, videos, shorts, the live streams. Again, lots will be covered over the next few days. So hold on to your butts because we're gonna be covering absolutely everything with Black Ops 7. And in synchronization with my content, we of course have plenty of coverage over on detonated.com for those who want to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty and other games as well in the form of articles and journalism. Again, I posted a little bit of an embargoed article that went up for Veterans Day yesterday for the legacy pack. Very, very cool. But in case you guys haven't seen all the rewards, can I open that in a new tab? No, I can't. Okay. All the rewards from that bundle have now been revealed as well. And yeah, if you guys also are looking for, some extra content to watch here and there, we also, let me see if I could find it on, yeah, there we go, on YouTube here. The second channel, Detonated. Plenty of bonus videos are going up there every single day. Podcast clips, extra discussions, tier list, clips of the week. And you'll be seeing a lot of other special content going up with the launch of Black Ops 7. It's been really fun to just post some extra stuff there. There will be a lot of GTA 6 coverage on Detonated as well. Once that game eventually comes out, the website will be covering it, and the second channel will be as well. Let's pull up that endowment bundle real quick. And yeah, my let's see. Where is it? Yeah, on this past Sunday as well, we beat Dead Ops Arcade 3. That was a lot of fun to prepare for Dead Ops 4. Shout out to David King, aka Jugga Jugga on Twitter. He is the founder of Dead Ops Arcade over at Treyarch. He's developed all the iterations of it. He actually quote tweeted our post saying, recommend tuning up. Folks might feel it leans more to DOA 2 than 3. That's really cool to hear about. That was a challenging mode. And then Steelbook is out there in the wild as well. The Steelbook is out there. Really cool to see these pictures. But let's see that bundle. It's going to cost, I believe, $20. And, of course, we'll be helping veterans. Those are the two blueprints. You're going to be looking at the Dravic and the M8. Those are your two blueprints. And they will have tracers. Those are like the most powerful weapons from the beta, which is cool. You're also going to get an emote. Seems to be animated. And then this really cool operator's going to 50-50. Very cool. Got the bionic arm that Danielle Green has in real life. An Iraq war veteran who this skin is based on. So that is your legacy pack. You can get it for free if you're an active duty veteran as well, just as an FYI. And there's also what appears to be a free blueprint. There is a free blueprint. Let me get the tweet back up here. Yeah, let's get the tweet back up. I believe the link is on Elgato. Yeah, there's a free melee weapon blueprint if you just go ahead and buy any one of the brand new Black Ops 7 products from Corsair, Elgato, Drop, Origin. They are selling BO7 products, and any one of those purchases will give you a weapon skin, which is pretty cool. So that's awesome. But for those curious on every single promo reward and item that you can get as a part of the launch of Black Ops 7, I have a separate video about that on the channel as well. There you go. So you can start playing the game in about, I want to say 17, 18 hours-ish if you do the New Zealand trick. It works on PlayStation, Xbox, Game Pass, and Microsoft Store. You cannot do it on Battle.net or Steam, though, just as a reminder for everybody, excuse me. As a reminder, there's that. Hopefully all that is crystal clear. And what it seems like is, like I said earlier, Activision isn't striking any of the leaks that were... We really got everything? Wait, what do you mean? Activision isn't striking any of the leaks that are on Twitter, unless it includes actual gameplay, which so far it's just all menu stuff. Nothing has been struck down. Dead Ops Arcade 4 has the leaderboard. There's a nice look at new camos here. Again, nothing in the spoiler territory of Easter egg steps or story. I think campaign subtitles are out there, but no one's leaked them, thankfully. So hopefully no one ruins the campaign. Nice look at Afterlife. And then here is what you saw on the thumbnail of my stream today. This is the animated dragon camo. It is beautiful on the M8, as you can see. Like, content-wise, we do everything. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. We got everything covered. All bases secured. Why is Battle.net releasing earlier than Steam? I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is. Thank you for the love on TikTok. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's so funny, dude. We got like a visibility restricted on TikTok for just mentioning Black Ops 7 products. Like, dude, come on, man. But whatever. We're still live. Will there be any schematic system in endgame or zombies? Great question. Honestly, that's probably best saved as a surprise. This is a what is this camo? This is a crazy camo. What's going on here? There are two MW4 videos in the BO7 files. They somewhat confirmed previous leaks regarding the 2026 title. Yeah, I think the previous leaks are probably pretty accurate as far as like the Korean focus. This is a prestige camo. Like, this is like, what in the Tron are we looking at here? Like, this is definitely a Tron looking camo. No blog just yet. No. I believe it'll be dropping in about 50 minutes when my timer ends. We're just looking at all the camos that got previewed on Twitter. I do plan on making a dedicated like mastery camo guide for each mode once the game is actually out. So we'll be going through how to do all the challenges, how everything works. That's comic book on the MSMC. If you want to see all the prestige rewards, a full showcase like in slow-mo, because this is a pretty fast walkthrough, then that video is also up on the channel as well. That's the BO4 Dark Matter, right? And that's going to be a Prestige 2 blueprint, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, lots of interesting info yesterday, especially for zombies. You know, the relics, the rewards apparently. Pack-a-Punch Tier 4, Ultra Rarity, which is even more powerful than Legendary. That sounds really exciting. There's apparently camos that you get for beating Curse Mode, Ashes of the Damned. Here's Cherry Blossom on the M8. That was in... This came back in... This was in BO2, 4, and 6, I believe. This camo. Why is the internet rage baiting saying they lied about SPMM? So, from my understanding of that controversy, like, the SPMM controversy yesterday, I really do think stemmed from the weird wording of the tweet. But Treyarch then clarified everything later in the day, which I think made us all feel better, right? That's what happened there. The Peacekeeper, we got Cyborg camo. Pack-a-Punch. Yeah, like these prestige camos are unreal. And then, of course, Weaponized 115. You can't forget about that one. CS1 asks, is Endgame 50 minutes for a time limit? Yeah, I'm confused on a few things with that. I guess we're going to figure it out once we end up jumping into the actual game. But from my understanding, like, from the Treyarch event I went to in August, they said that it was an endless server. I guess it's not. Because what happens when you reach that countdown timer? Is there a gas storm? Do you get kicked out? I know there's an exfil system that you pretty much have to use to leave. But yeah, very curious what all that's about. There's a firing range, pretty cool. The Hype Cut trailer's out. Yeah, we watched that. We can't listen to it with audio because of the Yeet music. It's going to get us copyright claimed. But yeah, lots of interesting stuff out there. Prestige rewards. And all the requirements for getting some of the PAP camos. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there for sure. Very interesting. Oh, the launch countdown. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, there we go. So this is what we see on Xbox right now. The New Zealand. This is actually a great link that somebody just sent me. Who was this? CS Boo on Twitter. Thank you, man. 2025 has gone so fast. No, it really has, man. Like 2025 started, and I think I think we kind of flew by most of it. June and July were pretty slow because there wasn't much going on, and then everything sped up again after August, like for sure. That's how it's been for sure. No SPMM. So in all the playlists, hey, what's up, Keon from Studio 42? Legends, thank you for popping into the TikTok chat. Let me know what's up. You do me a massive favor. Yeah, what's up, man? Oh boy, how we doing? So, where was I at here? Does the same for me. Fully deleted old address, enter New Zealand address, and US state, and zip remain. That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening. The same writer from the Forbes article infiltrated Treyarch Studios and wrote the lobby tweet last night. Yeah, just straight misinformation or just a weirdly worded post. They better pump out content. They better pump out content like Modern Warfare 3. BO6 was hype at the start and then felt insanely boring after. Yeah, I think BO7 is aiming to top MW3 as soon as possible. Like literally within the first season. That's what I believe their goal is there, which is exciting. Will I be live at 5 a.m. Central? Correct. I'll be live probably even before that. Just getting ready, talking with Chad, and can you explain SPMM? So, that's what it was. So at launch, there will be open playlists, meaning no SPMM. There will be one standard playlist that does have SPMM, kind of similar to the beta. It's a visual bug. If you click edit your zip and state, it doesn't appear. I see. I see. But yeah, on Xbox right now, if you go ahead and search Black Ops 7, if you've done everything right, go to cross-gen bundle. This timer right here, 17 hours, 46 minutes. That should match what you see on this site right here, New Zealand launch. That's how you know you're going to be able to play early through the Xbox Game Pass launcher on PC or the Microsoft copy that you bought. And obviously it applies to Xbox consoles too. If you're on PlayStation, it's sad you can't really see a timer. There's like no reassurance that you got the strat working correctly, but as long as you change your Activision address, your PlayStation will get confused and will allow you to play. It will allow you to play early. But if you haven't already, feel free to drop a like. It is free to do so. Really appreciate that support. An up-to-date World at Warpath camo is insane. Yeah, for a free prestige camo, that's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. What's up, NL Boz? How we doing? Well, Activision be chat banning people just like BO6. There have been a lot of complaining and talk about it lately. Yeah, I mean, the way I see it with the chat bans, like, yeah, we don't know exactly how it works and what the issue is there. Just watch what you say. Obviously, in a perfect world, you could have, you could talk some crap, friendly banter, nothing too serious, and be okay. I still wouldn't trust that. I'd be on Discord for that. I wouldn't be through the Call of Duty game chat for that. But then there are some folks out there that take it way too far, say some really foul things, and they wonder why they get banned, right? Like that's definitely a thing as well. Fade on Twitch said, "Been watching you since BO6. Keep up the great work. Thank you for that, man. Really appreciate you sticking around that long. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. But yeah, I'm pumped, man. Like I'm ready. Angel Hernandez, how we doing, man? Thank you for the love. HA, yeah. From our understanding, it's a PvE. Oh no, it's just a PvE mode. There is no PvP inside of Endgame unless they haven't announced anything. 3 Lines Balance Campaigns Live Fest. Where is that at, Keon? Where can I find that? 3 Lines Balance Campaigns Live Fest. I'm gonna find that on TikTok. Let's see that setting. It should be under campaigns, I'm assuming. Oh, I see it. I found it. Thank you for letting me know, man. I just found it. Okay. What's up, Alan Jackson? How we doing? I started watching the start of Modern Warfare 2 on my old account. Wow, dude. That's crazy, man. All right. I just joined Live Fest 25. It's like a Marvel Rivals thing on TikTok. That's pretty crazy. Awesome. Very, very cool. How do we kill 17 hours quickly, chat? That's what we need to figure out. How do we figure that out? What's up, Ninja? Yeah, start of Modern Warfare 2 was also explosive, dude. Modern Warfare 2 was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And so was Black Ops 6. But I think BO7 so far has been really unique in that it's really keeping up and like building some of the craziest hype we've ever seen for a brand new COD. What are you drinking? Just some electrolytes instead of coffee. Been watching your shorts and it's so informative on BO7. Hey, Kitty Goddess. I'm happy you find them informative, dude. I scrambled together that countdown page, by the way. Oh, did you make that, Max? No way. It's a great page. I mean, it's really useful to have on deck. The blog post may kill a few hours. What I'm thinking is going to be a really big blog because Lawrence Mann on Twitter, I'll pull that tweet up, did say it's going to be a big one. I don't think I'm going to make a vid on it. I think I'm just going to read it with you guys live on stream, depending on what's in there. If there's something in there that's juicy, then yeah, we'll do it. But let me pull up Lawrence's reply from Treyarch. He did say it'd be a big one when he replied to somebody about it. Let's see. Okay, I found it. I found that tweet. So L9, shout out to him, actually asked Lawrence, any ideas when the progression blog will be dropping? Coming before launch, it's a big one. So that's confirmed by Treyarch. I reached out to Activision for comment about this on Monday, and they said it wasn't on the schedule for yesterday because it was Veterans Day. So it's like, it has to be today. That's like the only explanation. It has to be today. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Will they show prestige weapon camos in the progression blog? I think so. You could almost do a separate blog on that too, but I feel like they should, considering they're leaked out anyway. You may as well go ahead and show all that, right? I'm having a beer while watching your stream. I mean, I'm assuming it's later in the day for you, right? Or you're having a beer at 11 a.m.? That's crazy. It's probably like, what, 6 p.m. for you, though, if you're UK. Countdown on BattleNet says 24 hours. Yeah, because that's the global launch. Actually, it wouldn't be 24 hours. It would. That's actually wrong. It should be way more than that. It should be about 36 hours until the global launch. It depends on your region too, though. I'm not sure what region you're in. I'm on Xbox Series X. I was wondering, do I change my location on Xbox or do I change my location on the COD account? Do both. Do both to be safe. To really trick COD HQ to let you play early. That's what I would do. That's the way I would do it. Countdown is for the marketing today. We should be getting launch patch notes, and we should be getting the progression blog as well. If we don't get those things, then then it's all good. It's all good, man. But that should be today. That should be today. Toot, toot, toot. Been subscribed to your channel for 35 months. Hey, thank you for that. That is that is crazy. That is great. That what was 35 months ago. Is that MW? That's before MW2. Holy crap. Streamed the whole flight to New Zealand. Yeah, no, I think IRL streams are crazy, dude. Like I always think about like in what ways we could do them, but it's all based on the internet connection you have. You know, on a plane, obviously it's not possible, right? I mean, I'm sure somebody could pull it off. Private plane. But yeah, go play some Warzone Mobile or something on an airplane. I did the trick on Game Pass and it says 17 hours. Yeah, you did it right then. If your timer says 17 hours, you're good. You're good. I'm not getting BO7, but we'll be watching you for support. That is a wild comment, Country Boy. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. There's going to be so much content that we're going to be pumping out, man. So thank you for that. V-Hatcher, welcome to the membership club. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and change my my thingy there. There we go. Well, my baby's about 1 year and 1 month today. Let me see. I'm on a night shift tonight, straight into BO7 in the morning for you. Holy crap, dude. You're going straight into that? The timer on PS5 doesn't seem to exist, unfortunately. I don't know why. I think it's because COD HQ confuses the back end of PlayStation, so it doesn't let you do anything. Warzone Mobile. Do you have to change your region a COD account back to normal after the global release? You don't have to, but if you want to, then that's totally cool. That's totally cool. That does work. Hey, appreciate Yuki Fox also becoming a member. Enjoy those emails. Feel free to self-promo your own content in my server and enjoy all the other benefits and everything in between. Thank you. Captain Green. Let me see what comment you asked. I think I missed it. I don't think I saw your comment. Let's see what did you ask? Feel free to retype it again. I think I missed it. I believe I missed it. Will the relics from Ashes of the Dam carry over to the next Zombies map? That's a good question. We don't know. We don't know if they even work for Standard. If like the rewards you get carry over to Standard. I'm not sure. I don't think they do. I think it's just for Curse mode. But DMZ Recon and COD Mobile sounds fun. I'm curious to see how they do that because DMZ is awesome. Endgame is like Treyarch's DMZ. What are you streaming first on launch? I will be jumping into campaign to beat that first, and then after that, it's either Dead Ops or Endgame. We'll see. My friend's trying to stream to YouTube. If you have time, would you help him? Yeah. What is the issue, or what was he trying to figure out? Do I have two separate? Wait, do I have? I need to have two separate orders to get the skin for Little Caesar, or just purchase two items? My understanding is you have to do two separate orders. They both include the Slice and Sticks pizza, and that second order should give you a code for the operator skin. Because I did one order with the Slice and Sticks pizza, did not get the operator. I've redeemed 3 other codes separately that I got, did not get the skin either. So it's complete RNG. You can get duplicate rewards, which is so stupid. I don't know why that's the case. Monster doesn't do that. I don't know why Little Caesars did that this year. Highlight the prestige skins. I didn't really get time to like give thoughts on them in my video this morning because the video is already kind of long. I'm not really a fan of them. I will say that. Like, they're not really that cool looking. I also believe The rewards is pretty lackluster. I think maybe the Prestige Master reward is better. The level 1000 reward is also just a. I'll pull up my vid on that just so you can see it. I posted that this morning. There's nothing crazy about them, to be honest. I'll pull that up so you can see. Here we go. Yeah, they're just not all that appealing. I think the big appeal last year with BO6's prestige rewards is that they were based on legacy content. They were like legacy outfits, operator skin. You know, they were inspired by, you know, classic Black Ops lore. So yeah, I'm not really digging. Why can't I change playback speed anymore on YouTube? I guess you just can't do that. That's weird. Can I click it? No, it's just bugged. Okay. Well, yeah, they're not great. I will say they're not great, but hopefully that just means that better rewards are being saved for the, you know, event system that we're going to see seasonally and the weekly challenge system, because that's fine, right? Like, how many people, like, I think there are some prestige rewards people would use, like the VMP blueprint in BO6, or maybe the PJ Sam operator skin, the Weaver Zombies operator. Like, there's some good prestige rewards, but like with this set here, like that blueprint looks nice with the BO4 Dark Matter. But other than that, like, they definitely don't, they're not all that appealing. But that's something, you know, better saved for like a review and like on an upcoming podcast. Once again, as a reminder, chat, I do have the Bombshell podcast. We stream live here on the channel every single Friday, only on YouTube. And you can also listen to it on any major audio platform, iTunes, Spotify, etc. So we'll be giving more raw thoughts during the podcast really soon. Been a sub since before the alpha of Cold War. Holy crap. Happy to finally be supporting the channel. I'm really excited for BO7 in general. Keep up the grind, dude. Hey, wow. Before the alpha of Cold War, I was such a small channel, dude. Cold War was a very explosive game for me to cover. It was a big game for the channel, but wow, that is dedication and support, man. Thank you. Yeah, we gave away 2 copies of Black Ops 7 yesterday. One for PlayStation, one for Xbox. We have a Steam giveaway going on right now. We got about 118 entries. We're going to go ahead and roll that winner in just a couple seconds. If you still need a copy of BO7 for Steam, type the word Steam once in my YouTube chat so the Nightbot can enter you in that giveaway. Feel free to do that. These rewards are clearly bugged from the preview here. They say BO6 required. I think it's meant to say BO7 required. But it's just bugged because it's an early preview. It's an early preview. Let's see what comments we've missed here. Well, let me keep the receipts other customers didn't want. That I don't know. I mean, you could probably try that. I think, you know, if you manage to snag that code, then there you go. If the person didn't want it, might as well put it to use, right? But yeah. Yeah, you could type Steam once in chat to be entered. You know, typing it multiple times won't change anything. Sony says Modern Warfare 2 is one of the top shared games on the PS5. Over 84 million PS5 consoles sold since launch. PS6 is going to be crazy, dude. Will your combat rating reset back to 0 on endgame after failing to exfil, or will it only revert to the combat rating level you were from the previous exfil? My understanding is that it'll revert you to 0. You'll lose everything. So it's kind of like the DMZ backpack or the Modern Warfare Z backpack. If you die out and don't exfil, you lose the whole inventory. That's what I believe. What else did we miss? But once again, big special thanks to Activision for the free game codes we're able to give away to our community. I do plan on doing more giveaways all throughout Black Ops 7. Don't you guys worry. We're giving away battle passes, bundles, maybe some black cells. I'm on PS5. When can I start playing in the UK? And is there a quick way to start sooner? So if you do the New Zealand trick, then yes, you can start playing about 17 hours from now with the New Zealand trick. If you don't do that, then you have to wait till the global launch, which is about tomorrow night, not tonight. What time are you live tomorrow? I'm going to go live at around, I think, 4 a.m. Roughly about 4 a.m. We'll just chill out. We'll chat for a little bit, and then we'll jump right into campaign about an hour later. We'll be live for a while, breaking everything down. But yeah, I know there's some folks out there like T-Dog. I know he's going to be doing the New Zealand trick and then go to the midnight launch as well of the game, which is pretty damn cool. That's something that I would like to, if I got some IRL streams going, I would like to do that. That sounds pretty fun. To like do the New Zealand trick and then get all the content done that I want and then go to the global launch in person, hang out with people. That would be fun. Um, yeah, we haven't seen anything about crushing your gobblegum feature. I'm surprised that wasn't like a clip on Twitter from Treyarch or a dev talk snippet. I'm surprised they haven't showed that. I guess it's going to be a surprise for later. Thoughts on the curse rewards? I talked about them last night in a separate video. So far, really promising. If you can use those rewards in standard mode, then that's generational. But even if you can't, the rewards still seem worth it if you're going to be somebody that likes the classic curse mode. You know, with classic point system. No mini map, starting pistol. If you want to just play curse mode with those rewards, then you could. There's a level 1000 skin, by the way, Singularity for Emma Kagan. That was leaked out on Twitter. Let's think about IRL streaming. As people who just clip farm for drama, yeah, you would hope to do it in an appropriate environment. For example, like if Call of Duty ever opened up COD Next or a COD XP to the public again, I would love to IRL stream that, interact with you guys out there, hang out with people, safely stream it, right? That would be a lot of fun. I would love to do that. New Zealand trick does not work for Steam or Battle.net, to be clear. It only works for PlayStation, Xbox, Game Pass, and Microsoft Store purchases. 4 ways that the New Zealand trick works, just to be clear. New Zealand thing is not bannable at all. It's not a dumb question either. It's a reasonable question. I think there was some risk years ago with doing that, and I think they've just not cared about it anymore. That's also another great question. Sadly, no countdown that is visible on PlayStation. No countdown visible on PlayStation. You cannot switch your region settings on PSN accounts. You can only do it on your Activision Call of Duty profile. Xbox, you could do both. Xbox, you could change your Microsoft address and your Call of Duty address. I don't know why the Battle.net countdown says that. 24 hours from now, 24 hours from now is nothing. Like, that's not anything significant at all, which is kind of weird. I'm gonna search that. Let's see. If I go search Black Ops 7 on Battle.net, let's see what it says. Is there a timer here? I don't know if they have a timer on Battle.net. Where are you guys seeing the timer on Battle.net? Or is it it's not in the library, right? I don't think so. Handheld compatibility. When is BO6 out? It came out last year, brother. Let's see. I don't see a timer. Did they not put one here? I guess not. Oh, there we go. I see 23. Yeah, what is that? What is this timer for? Imagine they just dropped the game early. Yeah, I don't know what that means. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, it says 23 hours. Yeah, what does that mean? That's so weird. I have no idea what that is. Thank you guys for 4,000 likes on on the TikTok stream there. Appreciate it. I have absolutely no idea what that's referring to. That's so weird. The timer on PlayStation was for when COD HQ went live. Yeah, it was for like when you could install the preload, right? That's all it was, unfortunately. That's all that was. Chew until you die. Chew. Is there campaign rewards? Great question, because for some reason they just didn't reveal that this year either. I don't know what happened there. I have no idea what happened there. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 175 entries, the most we've had for any giveaway. The winner for a free Steam copy of Black Ops 7 is Shifty Gypsy. Are you still in chat? Congratulations to you. Shoot me a DM on Twitter or Discord with a screenshot of you logged into that exact YouTube account so I can see your profile picture. Let's see if he's still here in chat. He definitely won the giveaway here. Let's see if he's still here. We'll re-roll it a little bit later if he's not here. If he's not here. Is it better to do New Zealand trick on Activision app? Or if you can do it on the app, that's fine, I think. But I would just do it on the website to play it safe. But I think it should work on the app as well. Yeah, there you go. He's here. Awesome. Let me see what his profile picture looks like. I can't see. He has what is his picture? I can't see his picture. Yeah, if you want to write something again, feel free. I'm looking for your name here. I can't find it. Oh, there we go. You're green S. Okay. Yeah, feel free to screenshot you logged into that YouTube account. Send me a DM on Twitter or Discord or anywhere you can. Instagram works. Whatever works for you. But yeah, that is a Steam winner for a free copy of Black Ops 7. Shifty. Congrats on that one. I'm going to screenshot that as well. So we have it. Very good. Very good. Yeah, but all our copies are prepared. Should be good to rock and roll. Endgame can be free to play later in the game cycle. Yeah, but let's be careful with the wording of that. Free to play is actually has different meaning there. It doesn't mean you don't own BO7 to play it. It means you don't have to beat campaign to play it. No prerequisite to unlock the mode. If that makes sense. What happened with Saint in chat? Yeah, let's see what's going on here. He can cool off for a minute there. Let's see what's going on. And using a cherry fizz camel from BO3. I'm sure it'll come back. That was a really popular one. There's obviously lots of opportunities for, supply drop, not supply, yeah, the supply drop era camos to come back, like Into the Void and all that, as like prestige camos later. A lot of potential for that, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't already, feel free to drop a like and a comment on the brand new video going over all prestige rewards. We just had them up on stream. Feel free to show some love on that video that just came out earlier this morning. Let me know how you guys are feeling. How do you get the MacBook on your desktop? Well, this right here is my PC. I have my Mac Studio that I edit on, and I could mirror it to the PC whenever I'm editing live on stream, so you guys see what I'm doing. That's what we have there. When somebody invites me, can I get in early? Yeah, it's confirmed. If somebody beat campaign on locked endgame and they invite a player to join them, then they could bypass the prerequisite to play endgame. Favorite gaming snacks? Ooh, man. Oh, it might be down to really unhealthy, like goldfish, Sour Patches. What else? What are some other good choices? Cheese sticks. That's definitely an addicting one. Skittles is good. That's a good choice too. Skittles is a good choice. Detonated Expansion 2026. Yeah, we definitely try to get as many other games covered as we can. We're viable, but GTA will be a big conversion as well. Little Caesars Operator. So the way that works, to my understanding, is you got to place 2 different orders of the slice and sticks pizza. It's like $7 for each one. But I would do 2 separate orders. I don't think you have to order 2 in one order. That's wouldn't make sense. Who would even really do that? If that's the requirement, that's really silly. But yeah, a video about all the promo rewards also went up almost a week ago, going over every item we know of so far. There's an article linked in the description, which it's getting updates every day because we're learning about new promo rewards that they're unveiling for Black Ops 7, which is exciting. I just want to play Black Ops 7, man. I'm really itching to do some wall jumping, itching to unlock some new content. I'm ready, dude. I'm just ready. VPN to New Zealand on PC, I don't believe that works. Unfortunately. For like Battle.net or Steam, if that's what you were talking about. Check pictures and links. Let's see what we got. Pictures and links. Oh, that's how an address is supposed to look? Yeah, I see. Thanks for sending that Zom. Yeah, it should just say New Zealand as the country, and then you could put the exact address and zip code and all that. I guess replacer marketing kind of stopped right now too, huh? See where we're at. Hey, thank you so much, Harshaw, for that super chat. Thank you for the love there. Is there a leak from the skin you get from Mueller Mitch? Yeah, it's not even a leak. It's actually officially revealed. That's actually in this video right here that I have playing on screen in the background. The replacer went to New Zealand? Yeah, right? How do I redeem the in-game keychain I got from purchasing Control Freak? So in the actual package, there's a little slip in the package. Rip the whole box apart if you have to. There's a little slip in there that has a code on it. If you threw it away by mistake, I'd reach out to support. They'll probably be able to give you another code. But yeah, there's codes in the actual package. The timer right now is for the new marketing for Black Ops 7 today. We're expecting brand new progression information, highly anticipated blog, and then also the launch patch notes to be dropping at some point today. I would assume at least. But our Steam copy has been given away, so let's see if Buddy DM me just yet. I'm not sure if he did. Yeah, collab in Germany. That is a pretty cool collab. There's an actual operator there, which is awesome. I think that's fantastic. Love your content so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joseph. And oh my god. Spit out the bones. Welcome to the membership club, buddy. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy all the membership benefits. Later today, it's the last thing on my agenda that I need to get done is revamp the membership emotes and the tier names. We'll be doing that. I got the bottle. What site do I redeem it at? You got to look up the Mueller Milk Call of Duty promo page. I can't really see it because I'm not in Germany, but look up that page, and I think I have it. I have it in the description of this video, by the way. In the description of this video, going over the promo items, I link where you can input that code. Yeah, replace for New Zealand doing adverts, right? But yes, thank you so much, George. Feel free to drop a like on the stream. It is free to do so. It does show support for the channel and the content. The new Steam controller, I haven't seen it. Mr. Twist, they came out with a new controller. I had a sponsor last year give a controller just for PC. It doesn't work for consoles. It's a pretty cool remote. Yeah, timer's definitely for marketing today. We should be getting some really strong marketing. But don't forget, make sure notifications are on to stay up to date with all things BO7. We'll be live really early in the morning going over going through the campaign first. I'm really excited. Are endgame enemies all AI? Yes. There's no PvP from my understanding. Unless they have something with PvP and I just didn't know about it. They haven't talked about that at all. Oh yeah, somebody in chat yesterday did drop some free codes for the milk. For the milk operator. Yep. Monster operators push on TikTok. Yeah, all the monster rewards will be available right when the game drops. Right when the game drops. All that will be available. Toby King, can wait for another year of super informative content. You've been my go-to COD source for the past year now. Hey, salute to you, Mr. Toby. Happy to keep you informed and up to date with every single game mode. Those comments do warm my heart, man. Thank you. Happy to keep you entertained and informed. I'm good on Monster Codes L9. Thank you. I'm just working on getting that Little Caesars operator. It's so rare. Just working on getting that, which has been an absolute pain in the butt for sure. An absolute pain. So do you think you should be able to use the firing range now to check out the guns? Would be cool if you could do that. Yeah, I think that would be awesome and be able to inspect them or whatnot. You know, if COD HQ let you, use a couple of things before the game's actually out, that would be nice. The race is on the complete campaign. You're probably going to beat me, Ghost Gamers, because every time I beat a mission, I'm going to be uploading the raw walkthroughs on the channel like I do with, like I did the previous 3 years of campaign. So that's something that, I think my stream likes are behind. It shows I have 400. Am I behind on stream likes? Oh yeah, wait, what are we at? Oh yeah, we are at 450. I thought I was behind. Okay, let's shoot for 800 today. Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. If you guys haven't already, feel free to drop one in the chat. When are you going to stream Dead Ops? Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, I got to be really careful with that. I'll probably also do that on PlayStation. That's going to be a long recording. We'll probably be on PlayStation for that as well. All like the long recordings, like campaign and Dead Ops, we'll probably do on PlayStation just to be safe in case OBS wants to fry itself while we're streaming. But yeah, no, we'll be streaming everything. Like campaign will be streamed. You won't hear my voice though, obviously, because we're recording the wall walk through. Dead Ops will be streamed once we get in there, and we'll do some Easter egg hunting as well on Ashes. Try to get some stuff done. That'll be great. That will be great. The zombie blog already came out. Mr. Pax, how you doing, buddy? Long time no talk. Always love your content. Love seeing your stuff for updates. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Any blogs for Cursed? Yeah, they mentioned Cursed a little bit in the zombie blog a couple days ago. That blog was kind of like it was kind of a beginner's blog. It wasn't really anything too crazy. To be honest with you, it wasn't a giant blog on stuff we didn't really know. It was more of a beginner's one for people that were new to zombies. Thank you for that super chat, Kieran. If I play standard on Game Pass first and then transfer to Steam, will I still have my Vault Edition stuff on Steam? Yes. The only thing that won't transfer from platform to platform is your COD points. That's my understanding of it. The next blog should be about progression. I don't think there's another blog about zombies, but we'll see if there are any surprises today. We'll see how they end up handling that. Do you play Battlefield 6? I played the beta for Battlefield 6 a little bit, and I played a bit of RedSec. I posted 2 videos on that on the second channel, but not really my cup of tea all that much. Not really my thing. But respect to how the folks that are enjoying their time on it. That's cool. Secure boot not working. Call of Duty uploaded a guide on their channel how to do it if you're still having trouble. Warzone Season 1 is early December, so I think it's December 4th to the 5th. Warzone will not be integrated with BO7 right away. Shot you a DM on Discord regarding Little Caesars codes. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what was sent for Little Caesars. Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that. Wow, thank you. I just saw your DM. That's really nice of you, dude. My Discord just froze. Are you gonna be playing Halo next year? I definitely will give it a shot. I do like Halo quite a bit. I've always been a fan of Halo and Gears of War. Hey, Nano. Thank you for the re-membership. Why didn't we get early access to the campaign this time around? Yeah, I do feel like this is like the campaign that we probably should have had early access to, considering how big it is and it supports co-op. I think that's something to do with the Game Pass integration, Microsoft ownership. I think previous early access was something incentivized by Sony, even though it was available on all platforms at once anyway. I think that was something that it's just part of like the old, outdated dinosaur model that COD had going for it, even though they only did it twice for MW2 and 3. And plus, MW3 got review bombed to hell, so I think that's probably why they are kind of straying away from doing that. Thank you, Shane Guest. Wow, really appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a member, man. Thank you. Yes, XP tokens transfer day 1, indeed. They all transfer day 1. Absolutely. Campaign rewards, we're not sure if there are any. I'll pull up that image from BO6 last year. I'm not sure if there are any, to be honest. Where's that graphic they released? They released a graphic last year. It's always a pain when I can't find the full res image of something. It's like the smallest image possible. Let's see. Is this full res? This is 720. Here's a 1080 version. There we go. Open that in a new tab so you can see. No, I wanted the image. Oh, I guess I can't do that. There. Oh, I guess you can't because it's from Reddit. Yeah, these are the rewards from last year. There was a set of 5 blueprints, 1 operator, a finisher, loading screen, sprays, and stickers. What we know, though, based on the leaks that are out there, is that apparently there are operator skins you can unlock in endgame. So I guess that's the closest you'll get to campaign rewards. Not necessarily, operator skins or cosmetics or blueprints from, like, playing the 11 missions, but from doing stuff in endgame. Kind of similar in vein, I think, to, like, the weapon case from DMZ, or when you were, I think it was the weapon case, right? Yeah, there was the DMZ operator skins you were able to get. I think it's something close to that within endgame. Just not through the 11 missions. But yeah, they haven't shared that yet. Hopefully we get a graphic like that. That'd be pretty cool if we get a graphic showcasing that. Being like, hey, be sure to play endgame to get exclusive rewards, right? Because the BO6 rewards were pretty cool. Like, you had to collect money throughout the missions, spend them on the safe house, unlock the blueprints, beat missions to get some of these unlocks right here. A little bit different last year. But obviously that was a single player linear campaign for the most part. Check general Discord. Somebody got a physical copy. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the thing is, unless the day 1 patch is out, I don't think this will do anything. Like, I don't think these copies will actually do anything. But if they do, then that's crazy. You might see gameplay. You might see gameplay before the New Zealand trick is even available. But yeah, I believe physical copies are out there in the wild. This isn't a fake video. People that work in retail are going to be seeing these, depending on where they work, right? That's out there. That's out there already. Do. Oh, they mentioned that in yesterday's Dev Talk. Wait, what did I miss? You're the best. Thank you for putting in time with us. You're the GOAT. Unknown Gamer, man. You're the GOAT for being here. Seriously. Having a great time. Just, good vibes with chat, hanging out. Unless you guys want to see sweaty jackal lobbies in BO6 with strict matchmaking. You guys let me know. But I'm gonna get the COD blog ready. Let's see if the Call of Duty channel has any videos that they haven't released yet. Let's see the Black Ops 7 playlist. BO7 updated 2 days ago. That has not been updated. Treyarch. BO7 updated yesterday. There is still, I think, a private video that's hidden there. I just saw the funniest thing. Oh my god, it just unlocked a memory from Vanguard. T-Pain at the Vanguard event.
Pre-order, preload, pre-com. Yo, that's all I got for you tonight. Peace, love, and may you have 3 balls in the morning. I appreciate y'all, baby.
I watched that live, by the way. That was. I don't think I streamed this Vanguard event, but that was like the most random thing ever. There was like rapper performances, then an orchestra played the Vanguard theme, which is a beautiful theme. I think Courage played like a mission or two of the Vanguard campaign. It was like the strangest thing ever. Genuinely the strangest thing ever. What a random event that was for that game. During COVID too, by the way. Just such a strange event overall. Yeah, that's a T-Pain clip. I think I actually believe Call of Duty took down that video. I don't know if it was because of the copy. I don't know if there was copyright or something. It probably was because of copyright from the rapper performances. But like the actual event they hosted for Vanguard, which was anybody was able to attend, I think as well. I think it was in London. I can't remember where it was, but that whole video is taken down. I don't know if you can even watch it anymore anywhere. Somebody just clipped T-Pain. Okay, let's see if this works here. I'm just curious. That's gold, bro. This game's gonna flop so hard. What's with the odd marketing and drip feeding of info? I will say the marketing's been a little sporadic and odd for BO7, but I think the hype is generally pretty generational right now. Like people are hyped for this game. They've revealed what they have revealed has been pretty strong. Plus, a lot of parts of the game are leaking right now too, and people seem pretty excited about what's out there. But agree to disagree, I guess. I do think BO7 will suffer the way MW3 did a little bit, where there's this discussion about like a $70 DLC, the back-to-back title fatigue. But as the live service, carries the rest of the cycle with strong content, it's going to be an infinitely better game than BO6, in my opinion. Mega Gobblegum Pack? Yeah, I don't think I got mine either in BO6. I guess we'll just load into BO7 and see if it's there. I don't know. From what I understand, you had to pre-order the game during the beta window to get that, but it's like, what if you pre-ordered before that? Then why would that not work, right? I don't really understand that. I don't get how that works, really. W YouTuber, been following since the beginning of this year. Absolutely love seeing your content. Hey, Darren Lopez, thank you. Appreciate that. BO6 was still a fun year to cover content. I still made the most of it, and I appreciate those that have stuck around ever since. Laker fan on Twitch, the timer is for potential marketing today. We're waiting on a progression blog and launch patch notes. Billy PC, if you do the New Zealand trick, you can start playing about 17 hours from now or less. If you do the New Zealand trick, it doesn't matter what region you're in. You can do the New Zealand trick and play early. Fanboys don't think the game will flop. I don't know what you mean by fanboy though, because like I'm just a full-time COD creator. I mean, you want to call me a fanboy, fine. I'm not offended by it. But when I talk about a game flopping, I'm talking about interest and performance from what I could see on social media across the board. It doesn't mean everything. I know that. Obviously, player count, will account for actual casuals that don't watch content on social media. So there's still a discrepancy there. But looking at, let's say, Vanguard, for example, pre-release, very little hype. It was like barely a nudge. However, games like MW2, 3, BO6, 7, like the hype has been astronomical in comparison, showing that there is a lot of interest going into this game. But we'll see how that translates to launch. Even a game like Vanguard technically didn't flop, which is crazy to say. Technically didn't flop. BO6 introduced Omni movement, and in my opinion, it changed the game completely in a good way. Shame the maps were horrible. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of a lot of the maps in BO6. I've been very vocal about that. There's some pretty good maps, and then there's some that are just not a fan. I think so. A lot of them just look the same, feel the same, play the same. But I think BO7 so far has a really strong map lineup. Really strong map lineup. Yeah, the timer on screen is for new marketing today. We're gonna wait and see what ends up going down. Let's pull this back up. About 6 minutes to go, chat. Pre-order. Preload. Will Kyle do another World War II game? I don't think so because of how bad Vanguard did. I think the interest in a World War II game also like isn't there the way people think that it is. I think World War II 2017 was a good exception because it was a return to boots on the ground after 3 years of jetpacks. That's what I think happened there. I don't think Fedretti has BO6 installed, or else that would be kind of fun. Can you do New Zealand trick, or is it 6 p.m. Friday for English player on Xbox? Regardless of where you live, if you do the New Zealand trick, you could play about 17 hours from now. So it's about 3 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. So essentially, tonight, take a nap and wake up at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, depending on what time zone you're in. What do you mean help content creators? Wait, what did I miss here? Let me see what that was. Welcome user on TikTok. Appreciate being a gifter there. First time doing New Zealand trick, thought it was much more complicated than it actually is on console. Yeah, I think it's easy to think that, especially considering PlayStation doesn't have a countdown timer, nor can you change your region on a PSN account. So it gets a little nerve wracking trying to get it all to work, right? So yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. Let's see. Best thing I can listen to. Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Let's see what they got in store for us as far as marketing today. Very excited. Progression blog's a really anticipated one for sure. Everybody's been waiting on this blog. BO7 comes out at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's Pacific time. Oh, which is tonight. Technically tonight. Oh, man. I'm ready, chat. I am ready. Let's see what we got. Yes, when you order BO7 Control Freaks, the code is in the packaging. Exactly. You gotta rip the whole box open. There will be a little slip in there with the code on it. And you input that at callofduty.com/redeem. Which BO2 map are you most like to jump back into? Honestly, of those three, I gotta go with Hijacked. But I'm really actually pumped for Vertigo. Vertigo is a DLC map from BO2. It's coming back. We know we wanted the progression block today, but we decided to take an extra day because of everyone complaining. Can you imagine that? We'll be playing the game when that block comes out. Imagine that. Because technically that could happen. They said it's before launch. Launch is until Friday. Globally, at least. So they could technically drop that blog tomorrow if they wanted to. But I hope they don't do that. What Master Cam are you going for after B campaign? I think I'll be jumping back and forth between endgame and multiplayer, to be honest. Thank you, Shifty, for that super chat. Make sure you DM me anywhere with a screenshot of you logged in so I can get you that Steam code that you won. Plaza needs to come back. I agree. That would look pretty on current gen. I completely agree. I have not played Arc Raiders. I've been watching a lot of gameplay of it. Really fun streams out there. I don't know if Fajari's been playing it a lot. Maybe not so much this week because preparing for the new COD. But yeah, he's been grinding that. That's been really cool. Really, really cool. Are you not a Zombies fan? I'm a huge Zombies fan. I love covering zombies. We love zombies. You do New Zealand trick right now or wait for later. You could get it ready right now. You can have your game preloaded. You could change your address, and then at that point, you got to wait another 16 hours ish to be able to play. From my understanding, campaign and endgame are similar lengths from what I've heard. I don't know if I can say more than that, but oh, you got me on Discord? All right, I got you, man. You got me on Discord. Let's see what's up with chat. Yeah, you can play with Game Pass. Yeah, you can play with Game Pass. All right, let me see Buddy's message. I got you. Let me get you that code, buddy. Get you that Steam preload. I want to make sure we gave the codes out as early as we could. People can get the preload done before the game's out. There we go. I just sent that to Buddy. Shifty's taken care of. Awesome. Is there a theme song for BO7 like there was for BO6? Yes. Treyarch actually uploaded all their themes on their YouTube channel. Let's see though. One more minute, chat. Let's see what happens. I'm ready. I'm ready. What is gonna happen, my dude? Xbox says Black Ops 6, the #1 game in terms of players and hours played on Xbox Game Pass. So it managed to hit these strides on Game Pass and was the best-selling game of all time in the PS5. That's how big Black Ops 6 was. And it's ironic because, as I said a few months ago, MW3 and BO7 are the games that deserve these feats. You know what I mean? Whereas MW2 and BO6, I appreciated them for what they were. I got a lot of content covered from them, and I enjoyed those seasons. But MW3 and BO7 are just superior in every way to both those games. And let's see what the numbers look like in a few months. Very cool stats out there. Very cool stats out there. But, yeah, as a big reminder, folks, we stream almost every single day here on the channel. Gameplay Monday through Thursday. Podcast every Friday, whenever possible. You can, of course, follow Detonated on Twitter for hourly coverage brought to you by Fajardi himself. The Twitter is his baby. And we also have plenty of articles going up on the website, detonated.com, for those interested. But let's see what happened here, folks. Did they schedule a post about the progression? Or did they drop patch notes? COD Mobile just tweeted. Let's see what we got. We're gonna keep refreshing these pages. 57 minutes, 2 days till BO6. They tweeted that. Let's see if they're ready to tweet. Hopefully. I'm going to refresh the blog. Imagine this is not at 12 today. Yesterday, the marketing was at 12 on the dot for the COD endowment. That's crazy. There's a Steam console that just got announced. Did they? Oh, did they actually announce that? What? No way. That's wild. But if you haven't already, feel free to drop a like on the stream. It does show support for the channel and it's free to do so. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did nothing drop yet? Let's see. The Steam machine. COD blog now. We're hoping so. We're hoping so. I want to check that out. What's the Steam machine? How much is it as well? 2K viewers on YouTube. Wow, it's absolutely insane. You guys are crushing it, dude. Absolutely crushing it. Oh, it is. Let's see that. Is there a trailer for it? A little like cinematic breakdown? There's got to be, right? No trailer? Progression's out? Oh my god. Real quick, real quick. That is nuts. I wonder how much this costs. That's pretty cool, though. That is pretty cool. Okay, chat. Blog is out. Let's get into it. Let's see if we're going to do a video on it. I don't think so, to be honest, but oh my god, that is huge. That is huge. Anything in here that we need to really look at? We're going to read through the whole thing. Don't worry. Open Prestige 2. Oh, they showed us camo examples. Weapon attachments, camos, mastery details, weapon progression. I'm just looking at the weekly challenges. A new loadout item every week. Oh my god, that's pretty cool. We have a lot to get through, chat. Yeah, we're gonna read it live on stream together. We'll go through it. It's gonna be a big read. Yeah, it's a really big read. We're not gonna make a video on this. We already kind of covered everything anyway here. All right, here we go, Trout. Ladies and gentlemen, the highly anticipated progression blog is out now. I believe patch notes could be later today. If not, not a big deal. But I'd assume it would be because of the New Zealand copies going out. All right. Let's get my chat here. All right, ready for launch. The biggest Black Ops ever. Full progression and prestige intel blast. Level unlocks, prestige, weapon prestige, calling cards, camos, badges, and more. Got a nice look there at David Mason. Very cool. That's going to be your menu here. Similar to BO6. You're going to see Lobby, Weapon, Operators, Battle Pass, Career. That's a new one. They put a little career tab up there. Very, very nice. Progression, challenges, stats, customize. Very similar. 1 second. Let me make sure. Oh, man. All right. Okay. We already know about this. Level unlocks, global system, across campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and eventually Warzone with Season 1. It's a nice look at your level unlocks that we got a glimpse of during the beta. Weekly challenge animated camos. We'll get back to that. Oshwick 30. There's going to be one during, I think, week 4 and one during week 8. Kind of similar to Modern Warfare 3 a little bit. All right, we know how this works. But as far as prestige, that's going to be your prestige rewards showcase and menu there, which we already got a big glimpse of because Alex leaked it all on Twitter, which we covered this morning. But as you can see, boom, there's your prestige menu, similar to BO6. Level unlocks, prestige, prestige master, 1 through 10. Very nice look at the blueprints there. The most connected prestige ever, with prestige progress, playing co-op campaign, multiplayer zombies, and Warzone at Season 1. Based on real-world military roles that evolve into personified symbols of the warrior, from EOD specialists to drone operators to combat medics as you progress through the prestige levels. New prestige icons and valuable rewards for each prestige include operator skins and blueprints. No Gobblegum pack, sadly. No Gobblegum pack, sadly. I think the rewards were a little underwhelming, but maybe they'll improve them before launch. Doubt it, actually. We're too close to launch. But yeah, for anybody needing a Monster Energy code in chat, there is one sitting there in my YouTube chat. If you want to pick that up, feel free to do so. Those players familiar with Classic Prestige from past Black Ops titles know what to initially expect. Obviously, it's your choice after level 55. You're going to reset your level, but you're going to keep progress like weapon progression, operators, challenge progress, mastery badges, weapon builds, and customization if you do choose to prestige. Stats, fresh start. Combat stats, fresh start per prestige, but you can always view your lifetime career stats in the combat record. Seasonal content. Items acquired from the Battle Pass store, weekly challenges, and seasonal events are never relocked. This is what we wanted to read when BO6 got announced. We're like, we want that to come from Modern Warfare 3, and we just never got weekly challenges or strong seasonal events, which is pretty funny. Prestige reward unlocks from 1 to 55. Prestige level mastery. Every time you enter a new prestige, you'll unlock brand new calling card challenges. Future prestiges. Level up another 55 levels to reach prestige 2, where you can relock all content and start the grind again, all the way to prestige 10. And finally, it's a master. So again, we're not seeing seasonal prestiges added in. Day 1, it's prestige 1 to 10 with a level 1,000 grind available immediately. Obviously, there's also permanent unlocks. So from levels 1 to 55, there'll be items that you can obtain. Every time you prestige, those items relock, unless you have a blueprint for said weapon. Then you can keep that weapon forever without having to re-unlock it again. You also get permanent unlock tokens every time you prestige. You get 1 token every time you do so. And that means you could choose 1 item to bring with you permanently without ever having to re-unlock it again. Hopefully that makes sense. Though you may want to unlock a weapon permanently, you may wish to think about unlocking a field upgrade, wildcard, or perk, as those can't be obtained via the Battle Pass or a store bundle. Let's see. You can also use your permanent unlocks when browsing items listed in loadouts if you'd rather find items to unlock that way. I think that's actually a new feature, by the way. Usually you're only able to go to the progression tab and permanently unlock an item that way. Now you could just do it in the actual loadout menu. That's kind of cool. The blog is massive. Yep. Yes, New Zealand trick is 100% safe. Zombie Thrasher. Activision jokes about it. They actually gave content creators copies for the Microsoft Store just to do that trick. So yeah, it's fully endorsed. Prestige 1 rewards fully revealed. Obviously, they're all leaked out on Twitter already. I went over all those rewards in a separate video this morning if you want to check that out. I went over all of that, which is pretty exciting. Let's see what else we have here. 1 token with the Vault Edition, correct. You get 1 permanent unlock token with the Vault Edition. I don't know if that means you could just like grab the MSMC right away. You have to prestige once first before using that. I'm grabbing the MSMC right off rip. Level 55 weapon unlock. We got another look at the prestige rewards. Prestige 2 through 10 first look. That's a nice look at that blueprint. You have to hit prestige 2 level 50 to get the core burn echo 12 skin. Looks like dark matter from BO4. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see. How long to release? I have the timer right here on Xbox. Let me see. The New Zealand trick, at least. It looks like... Where are we at? Where's Call of Duty real quick? I'll pull that up. I think I have to search it. Yeah, you have to search it to find it. Timer 17 hours. No, 16 hours and 50 minutes. Is that blueprint animated? I think it is. Does it say? It just says core burn blueprint inspired by explosive mastery, forged in fire, and fearless in the blast. Doesn't really say. It should be though, right? As long as it glows, that's cool. The new drama about SBMM, true. So the drama stemmed from the careful wording of Treyarch's tweet that was misinterpreted. So far, from what it seems like, SBMM isn't back. There will just be one playlist with SBMM at launch that you could just avoid. Simple as that. Prestige 3. Okay, they gave us a look at every like main reward. Again, went over this in my video this morning already, but in case you guys missed that, there's a operator skin for Y Lin called Lifebringer. You have a blueprint there called Mudline for the M8. Pretty plain looking skins, nothing crazy. I mean, this is a good standout, I will say, for Dempsey. It's like a zombified Dempsey. That looks pretty cool. Infestation isn't in the blog, really. And that's correct, Sniper. New Zealand does not work. The New Zealand trick does not work for Steam or Battle.net. What weapon is this for? This is the... It's for the MSMC. That's cool. I wasn't sure at first. Thunder Coil Blueprint. I mean, that's a nice looking skin. Not too bad. Then we have a very Milsim looking operator called Vermac. So they do give a reveal of every prestige reward in this blog, by the way. Every like major reward, an operator or a blueprint. There's obviously things in between that you can see in my video from this morning. I do like the look of this. Blue's my color, right? So I like how the skins do match like the prestige emblem. As you can see, that's for the Razor 9mm. Oh, Cradle Specialist. Does that confirm the Cradle from BO6 is in the BO7 campaign? The plot didn't really go anywhere, unfortunately, but it's a cool skin. Shouldn't this skin have been in BO6, though? What do you guys think? Shouldn't this skin have just been in BO6? I guess I mean, that's like the biggest part of the Black Ops 6 campaign that sets up BO7 is the fact that the guild originated in Avalon, and the Cradle is going to be used again. That's what it seems like, at least. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get to camel challenges in a second. They do go over that in this blog. We're still getting through everything. Got a Peacekeeper blueprint. That doesn't even look like a Peacekeeper upon first glance. That's Prestige 10. Then Master, you got your operator here. And yeah, it does look like something we couldn't see with the leaked footage earlier is that, yeah, every time you hit 100 levels at Prestige Master, you'll be able to get legacy icons, as you could see there, from older Black Ops games. We already had that in BO6. Nothing really new. Level 1000, redacted. You can't really see the rewards from the menu yet. However, we know the level 1000 skin is going to be for Emma Kagan, according to the leaked footage that is out there on Twitter. Career tab isn't new. I thought it was new. Did we have a career tab in BO6? Like, was it at the top there? Like BO7 is doing? I don't know. I don't think it is. The red gas, new version of the Cradle. Also, what's in the Sight Grenade. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's your Prestige Master operator skin. After you surpass Prestige 10, it's an instant unlock, like a demonic looking operator for Gerardo. It's okay. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Luckily, the blueprint for Prestige Master is animated. I don't know if it has tracers or not. It doesn't say. And we went over this as well. Player titles and player colors. These will be items you can earn through your Prestige Master grind. So you're not going to be getting extra blueprints or operator skins after you hit Prestige Master, besides the one I just showed you. But every, like, I think it's 50 or so levels, you'll be able to get new player titles that say, you know, different things across different modes and different player colors. And some of which are animated, by the way. Kind of will make you feel like you have a modded account. People have those rainbow animated names in like MW 2009. That's something coming into the game officially, which is cool. Where do I buy protein shakes? What do you mean, Sergio? And then when you go to your player profile, that's how you can customize your titles and colors. Let's see. Returning to Prestige Master in BO7, every 100 Prestige Master levels, you'll also gain access to a new set of Legacy Prestige icons from past Call of Duty games. Now with BO7 Prestige icons included, remember that equipping one of these Legacy icons replaces your Prestige one and changes the way your Prestige Master status appears to other players anywhere it's seen in and out of game. Just how it worked in BO6. Weapon, camo, and attachments. What you guys are probably waiting for. This is this is co-op campaign. It looks like your military camos will also be requiring headshots. Hopefully not too many. Before diving into specifics of how you can unlock weapon camos and particular attachments for your weapon, it's worth listing some new innovations into progression. So we'll get to that in 1 second. All right. BO7 innovations. Obviously, big improvements from the Black Ops 6 camo system. And I'm going to make a full mastery camo guide on my YouTube channel once the game's actually out. We'll go through all the actual challenges that we can see in the menu. And Fajardi, I agree. That's a pass. A skip. What else do we got? Giveaway for smaller items like monster codes. I'm working on that. I got you. I'm working on that. Definitely working on that. America PS5 is going to be 11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock Eastern, November the 14th. Well, 11 o'clock Central, the 13th, which is 12 o'clock Eastern, the 14th. That's the American release. Overview. Weapon Prestige camos for the MXR. Visible right here. It looks like Afterlife is tied to the MXR. Very cool. There was also clarification posted on Alex's Twitter today. I want to see what he said about the camos because that was really interesting. Let's see what he wrote. I saw it somewhere. Where did he write it? Okay. Prestige Master level 100, 150, and 200 are the same on every weapon. Only Prestige 1, 2, and level 250 camos are the different ones. These are the 3 unique camos that, once unlocked, could be universally applied to every other weapon. These camos will look the same for literally every gun in the game, I think. They're probably just solid colors or something, if I had to guess. But yeah, see, these are the unique ones. Prestige 1, 2, and 250 are the unique ones. Whereas all the military camos and specials and masteries are also the same across every weapon, from what we understand. All right. The biggest Black Ops launch ever is also the most connected Call of Duty with progression and challenge systems across all modes. Expect improvements to Prestige with valuable rewards and the return of weapon Prestige for the first time since BO4. We know about this. We know about that. Camo unlock criteria improvements based on player feedback and learnings from BO6 means more logical improvements in the way camos are rewarded. Okay. Challenge Tracker also receives an overhaul, allowing you to easily view the calling cards and camos that you're close to completing. Or you can manually track challenges you're focusing on. Both are visible in the lobby menu or in-game via the options menu. In addition, 3 calling cards and 3 camos are shown at a time instead of 1 for easier tracking. That's good. Progress towards your next camo for last used weapon is automatically shown in the first untracked slot. Camo Tracker is back, baby. It's better than ever. Superior to both MW3 and BO6's version of that system. BO6's version of that was a little didn't function all that great. Not all weapons have attachments. They're not available for launchers or melee weapons. Self-explanatory. Let's see. Okay, we know about how the gunsmith works. Let's see. Seasonal weapon attachments. As the name suggests, these attachments, usually offering impressive or left field offensive capabilities, are offered as earnable rewards available during a BO7 season. Expect these rewards to continue throughout BO7's live content. So that means post-launch attachments, as we saw in Black Ops 6. We know how that works. Gunsmith. Prestige attachments. I went over this in my recent video going over every single weapon. Obviously, almost every weapon in the game will have a exclusive prestige attachment that you're going to get, I believe, when you prestige just once. And these are unlocked once you level up a weapon to its max level and then decide to access the weapon prestige for the first time. It's then permanently unlocked and able to be used. Okay. New weekly reward attachments. Weekly reward attachments offer the same degree of entertainment and firepower as seasonal and event attachments. And one becomes available to unlock at the start of every season. and consistently throughout that season. Oh, so new attachments literally every single week. We gotta see if they're like aftermarket parts from Modern Warfare 3. We'll get to that part in a second. Weekly challenges starting at season 1, and then now another weapons camo overview. Kind of went back and forth here. Very, very cool screenshot here. Obviously, I know these camos were leaked already, but a nice look at carbon fiber. Oh, there's bacon, Benjamins, and then a bunch of other BO2 personalization packs that are back for free within Black Ops 7. Very cool to see. Very, very cool to see. I can't play it on New Zealand because I already bought it in the UK region. Change your Activision address to New Zealand, and it'll trick your PlayStation to let you play. Or if you're on Xbox, change that and your Xbox address. Let's see. For any camos you unlock that are not associated with your weapon or your weapon's prestige, access the weapon, loadout, gunsmith, customized camo, universal to see every camo arranged by type. The following weapon camos are available across BO7. Promotional. Unlock camos for pre-ordering BO7, purchasing certain items from partners or the Call of Duty store, or via other promotional considerations. So to start, there's the Guild Override Animated Camo for pre-ordering. That'll be available day 1 on every BO7 weapon. Just so that's clear. Events. Some weapon camos are awarded during an event, usually as a final reward. And that's obviously, something that we saw in BO6 a couple of times. Weapon camos. We know about the military, special, and mastery. Prestige ones, we went over that. Weekly challenge camos. Expect 2 weapon camos to be awarded every season once certain weekly challenges have been completed. I believe it's going to be the middle and the end of that season. So week 4/5 and week 8/9, whatever the middle and end is for every season. Standard universal camos. Not all weapon camos are the same. Some only cover a specific weapon, others universal or animate, or even change color during combat, reactive. Here are the 2 general types of weapon camo. Standard, universal. We got a nice look here at some other ones. Very cool. Very, very cool. Is Dark Matter back? No, it is not back. Sadly not. What else do we miss in chat? Arbitrary catches cheaters and hackers. I think they lag on that really bad. I think the launch window will be strong. It's all about when rank play gets integrated, when the cheaters really come out in droves. That's when we got to hope that Ricochet is on its P's and Q's. We got to hope so, man. We got to hope so. But I'm gonna link you guys this in chat real quick. If you guys want to see like a video walkthrough of all the rewards from the prestige system, Alex leaked it on Twitter today, and it seems safe to cover. So that link is going to be in chat. Feel free to drop a comment, drop a like on it, give it a view. Obviously, a better preview of the rewards is in that video compared to this blog, just so you guys are aware of that. Those links are in my YouTube chat for anybody watching on any other platform. So here's the big info you guys are waiting for. In multiplayer and zombies, the military camo requirements have been reduced. Thank God. Thank God. Only 80 headshots for multiplayer. Not too much of a drop, from 100. But in zombies, instead of 2,000, you only need 1,000. I'm surprised they didn't put it to like 1,500, like a little sweet spot. They dropped 1,000. Considering there's no Citadel oil trap strat, I think that's fair. Sniper and shotgun military camo requirements have been updated. So you need point blanks for shotguns and one shots for snipers instead of headshots for either of those weapons. Final mastery camo. So Singularity for multiplayer, Infestation for zombies, Genesis for campaign, Apocalypse for Warzone. Those are the 4 Dark Matter final mastery camos for each mode, right? You'll get those camos instantly on every weapon once you've unlocked the 3rd mastery camo for every weapon in that game mode. For example, to just connect this to Black Ops 6 for a second, if this is how it worked in BO6, then how it would have went down would be you would get Dark Spine on every weapon in multiplayer, instantly unlock Dark Matter for every weapon, instead of having to do individual camo challenges for every weapon to get Dark Matter in multiplayer. You guys get what I mean? It's kind of like the old camo system where you'd get that final mastery unlock instantly once you unlock a different camo. So in this case, the 3rd mastery. Yeah, no more individual challenges that need to be completed on each gun to unlock the final mastery. Hopefully that's clear and makes sense. I think that makes sense, right? Did I explain that right? I think I did. Because in Black Ops 6, you had to get Dark Matter on every individual weapon. You had to get Nebula and Abyss on every individual weapon. They've gotten rid of that. And yeah, it's unclear if there's going to be like a grand mastery for getting the military or for getting the mastery in every game mode. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, good clarity here on the military camos, which we're going to go over again in a new video once the game is out. Military camos in campaign require headshots. You're also required to get headshots in multiplayer and zombies. For Warzone, it's just eliminations, as we saw in BO6. Let's see. Shotguns in every game mode also requires point blanks. What about shotguns in Warzone, though? I don't know. I guess that wouldn't work because of armor. I don't know how that's going to work. They'll reveal that later. Snipers, one shots, not headshots. Launchers, kill or score streak destruction. Zombies, just kills. And campaign, kills or guild equipment or VTOL destructions, not criticals. That's cool. Sounds a lot easier. Melee weapons, just simple kills across the board. Those are your military camos. These will look the same on every single weapon in co-op campaign. They will then look just like this for every weapon in multiplayer. They will look like this for every weapon in zombies. And they will look like this for every weapon in Warzone. Those are military camos, as you guys can see. Specials. Got some cool changes to the system this time around. So, once all 9 of a weapon's military camos have been unlocked, you can start unlocking special camos. Each weapon has 3 special camo challenges that unlock the special camo for that weapon. Once unlocked, they can be used for that weapon only, but in any game mode. Special camos can be unlocked in any order rather than sequentially like military camos. Each of the 3 has a different unlock criteria with different challenges for different weapons and classes based on the playstyle of that weapon. So, to be clear, there's 3 special camo challenges this time around compared to the 2 that we had in Black Ops 6. For example, the MXR has the following special camos, which are the same for all weapons, with a unique unlock criteria for each mode. Once all military camos have been unlocked in each particular mode, this is what you could do. So, in co-op campaign, this is what the special camos look like for this weapon. I don't believe you'll be able to apply. Let's see. The once unlocked, they can be used for that weapon only. Yeah. So once you get the military camos, let's say in co-op campaign for the MXR, you can still apply that camo on that weapon when you play MP or Zombies or Warzone. You just can't apply these camos to any other weapon in the game until you've unlocked them. But they're not unique. So what I mean is that every weapon won't have different looking special camos in that game mode. They'll look the same for every weapon. You just can't equip them until you get them for that individual game mode. This is what they look like in multiplayer for the MXR. What they look like for the, what is it? It's for the MXR in Zombies. And then what they look like for the MXR in Warzone. So it's the same special camos for every gun, and you have to unlock to use them. Correct. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That is kind of weird. I guess they're called special camos because of the challenge unlock criteria for them. But yeah, they're essentially more military camos. It's exactly what it is. That's a way easier way to put it. Thank you for writing that in chat. That's exactly what it is. It's just, yeah, I guess they call them special because of the challenges you have to do. So in campaign, the MXR, again, the challenges will be different for every weapon. But in campaign, with 8 attachments, get 150 kills. In multiplayer, get 150 kills with the MXR. Oh, I'm sorry. This is all campaign. 8 attachments, 150 kills. 150 kills with rare rarity or higher, and then get 3 kills rapidly with the MXR 10 times. In multiplayer, with 5 or more attachments, get 50 kills. Get 30 kills while or shortly after sprinting. And get 20 kills with an underbarrel launcher attachment equipped. Let's see. Let me write something down there. In Zombies, get 5 criticals rapidly 15 times, get 10 kills without reloading 15 times, and then with Cryo Freeze equipped, get 300 kills. So, essentially, very, very similar special challenges to what we saw in Black Ops 6. Nothing too different or out there, if that makes sense. Thank you for that comment on TikTok. I'm surprised they're giving us the camo challenges early. Yeah, I think in the progression blog last year, they didn't give too much detail about a lot of these challenges. They just gave, some surface level information, but they went a lot deeper with the detail this year. In Warzone, the special camos for the MXR are 5 headshots. Wait, really? 5 eliminations while using a suppressor and 5 kills without taking damage. Very easy, especially if you're playing casual Haven's Hollow or casual Verdansk, casual Rebirth, whatever it is you guys prefer. Those are the challenges for just that weapon. Again, the challenges will be different for every weapon in the special camo category, especially for each mode. However, these are what all the special camos look like for each weapon in each game mode. You just can't apply them universally for every weapon once you've gotten them. You have to get them for each individual weapon, just like the military camos. I know it's a lot of information, but I promise it'll make even more sense once the game is actually out. Wizard of Warzone, congrats on the baby, coming in 4 weeks. All right, masteries. We've gotten a nice, beautiful glimpse of all the masteries thanks to COD Next. They gave us inspect preview of all of them, but to go more in detail with the actual challenges, here we go. These are the co-op campaign mastery camos. And then we got multiplayer. Again, it's 4 in each game mode. Tempest is awesome, by the way. I love that. We then have zombies. I think these are better than Black Ops 6's masteries. And those are nice, too. I do like these a lot. And then we got Warzone. Oh, I missed Golden Damascus. Oops. Oh my God, Absolute Zero is clean, dude. I love that's probably one of my favorites. Absolutely clean. So, unlocking them. Here's what you got to do. So for gold in every game mode, campaign, you got to kill 20 specials. In multiplayer, 3 kills without dying 10 times. In zombies, 10 kills rapidly 15 times. And in Warzone, 3 kills in a single match 5 times. The second mastery. So Moonstone, Arclight, Gold, Bloodstone, and Starglass. This is going to be... this is for Warzone. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's... Wait. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. We're going through all of them in order. Okay. In Endgame, eliminate 100 Zone 3 or 4 enemies. In multiplayer, get 10 double kills or better. Same with BO6, Diamond. Bloodstone, get 20 or more consecutive kills without taking damage 5 times. And in Warzone, get 5 kills without dying 5 times. That's for the second mastery. For the third mastery, in campaign, Endgame, eliminate 10 elite enemies. So that's the thing, right? It's like you can't get some of these masteries while playing the 11 missions. You can get some of them, like the military and specials. You just can't get the masteries in campaign. You have to do endgame for that. You have to beat the campaign first. In multiplayer, get 5 kills without dying 3 times. And in zombies, eliminate 30 elites. And in Warzone, get 10 eliminations while in top 10. That's a crazy one. That's actually a crazy one. They made that a little bit. It sounds like it's a little bit harder. That's going to be a casual challenge for sure. And then these are the final masteries. You'll get these instantly on every weapon once you've gotten the third mastery unlocked. So for the masteries, as long as you get 30 weapons, Chroma Flux in campaign, or 30 Tempest on multiplayer weapons, or 30 Doomsteals in zombies, or 30 Apocalypse in Warzone. I'm sorry, 30 Absolute Zeros in Warzone. You'll then get Genesis, Singularity, Infestation, and Apocalypse. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Whew. Yeah, there's 30 weapons at launch. And the thing is, like, I know it's a hot take. I'd rather have, like, a small amount of weapons at launch, like around 30, 35, and add a whole bunch post-launch, just so that you can get those mastery camos faster, if that makes sense. That reach level 1,000 in Season 1 to get the Demon Skin. No, the Demon Skin is for hitting Prestige Master. That is Prestige 10, level 55. Then you'll enter Prestige Master. Level 1,000 is a skin for Emma Kagan, which hasn't been revealed, but it got leaked out already. That's how that works. New challenge, Weapon Prestige and Weapon Camos. Weapon Prestige in BO7 for the first time since BO4. It's available for every weapon. Let's see. Every weapon in BO7 features an optimal weapon prestige journey to earn with multiple unique weapon camos along the way. All right. So you guys know you can start leveling the weapon, unlock attachments, reach max level, use double XP tokens, and then you can start prestiging. Once you reach maximum level with your weapon, obviously it's different for every weapon. It could be, 40, it could be 50. you can choose the prestige. Your weapon level returns to 1. All weapon builds and blueprints are reset, and all earned attachments are relocked and must be earned again through leveling up the weapon. This does not include attachments, which remain permanently unlocked once obtained. Weapon customization. Blueprints, camos, reticles, charms, decals, and stickers are maintained and do not reset when prestiging your weapon. That's how that goes. Let me just double check something. It is currently 12:30. Let's see if we get any confirmation of patch notes dropping today. That'd be great. Hopefully they confirm that. Maddox is season 1, correct. Maddox is indeed season 1. Very good. Melee prestiges? I believe there are. Okay. So, for the MXR, as an example, this is what you'll get when you prestige your weapon. They actually showed a glimpse of this in the Black Ops 7 Direct, which is really funny. We were actually able to see like a pop-up screen of choosing to prestige your weapon. Patrick, thank you for that super chat. Any reckon the season 1 gun will be the S12 or freaking KSG? Excuse me. I do believe the KSG will come back. That was a fan favorite shotgun in BO2. I think that'll come back. Season 1 so far, we know about the ballistic knife and the Maddox. So far. The countdown timer on Battle.net is intriguing. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that because this is the New Zealand timer for Black Ops 7. Battle.net showing something completely different. I don't know what the hell that's about. I'm so confused on that. What is the deal there? I don't know. If they're giving us like anything like BO6 or F, I don't think it's anything like BO6. Oh, the timer got fixed. Oh my god, they fixed it, chat. Look at this. Look, go to Battle.net now. It literally sets less than 24 hours before. Now they changed it. It is 34 hours is correct for the global official launch everywhere else. Besides New Zealand. Yeah, they fixed it now. You cannot be banned for the New Zealand trick, correct. The CUDA from BO3 was peak. All right. When you prestige your weapon, you're going to get level reset. Let me move my camera. You're going to get a prestige attachment. Obviously, it's different for every weapon. You'll get this camo, first seen from BO2. Very nice. A permanent unlock of... Wait, what is the permanent unlock for? I don't know what the permanent unlock's for, but then you also get prestige build and icon. That's kind of cool. Let's see what the icons are, or the prestige token. What is that? A permanent unlock for your weapon, allowing you to choose one of your weapons attack. Oh, that's... I didn't know that was a thing. That's crazy. Thank you, babe. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was actually going to be offered. That's nice. I guess that's fair if you're like, hey, I want to keep rapid fire, or I want to keep a fucking magazine permanently unlocked even when I progress the weapon again. And on top of that, it'll be faster to progress all of your weapons as you prestige it. So if you keep popping double weapon XP tokens and let's say you're like prestige 1, prestige 2, it'll then be a faster grind to get to 250 at a certain point, which is awesome. That's awesome news. New Zealand trick is patched? Nope. It is not patched. It doesn't work for Battle.net or Steam though. It'll work for PlayStation, Xbox, Game Pass, Microsoft Store. 4 places technically. If that makes sense. But yeah, if you haven't already, feel free to drop a like on the stream. It is free to do so. Quite a bit to read. My jaw hurts. Gotta rest up after this. Unless I drop patch notes tonight, then probably just chill out, try to get some good rest. Erase the whiteboard a little bit, get some other things written down. This is a big read, man. This is a big read. But we're almost done. Took a green grass shot there. Oh my god. Make sure we got all the vitamins in our system. Make sure we're as healthy as can be because we're going to need it for the full launch and launch window going into season 1. There's going to be so much going on back to back as we head into the holidays. Can I join you playing the campaign? I might actually play it solo. I haven't decided that yet. Because it looks like the more players that join, the harder it gets. And like, I don't want to play on like hardened or realistic if I have a 4-player squad. You know what I mean? I kind of just want to get through the campaign, get endgame unlocked as quick as I can, and then maybe go over to Dead Ops. All right. What else do we got? A new build of weapon is created automatically with the prestige attachment and the camo applied. Oh, that's nice. Choose an optic to place on it, slot in the attachment, and you permanently unlock, then begin prestige 1. Okay. This is actually a really good system, man. This is a great system. It's so much better than the Black Ops 4 weapon prestige. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. Are they bringing back casuals? Yeah, for Warzone, I believe so. I don't know if they're doing it for multiplayer, though. They haven't confirmed that. Ooh, Prestige 2 for the MXR. Once you hit Prestige 2, once again, weapon level will reset. You'll get a charm, which is of the weapon. You'll get another camo, first seen in Black Ops 2. That's a unique one. Permanent unlock, and a prestige icon on top of that. Very nice. And that's everything. You can also get another permanent attachment unlock as well. Model suppressor got canceled for carry forward. Wait. No way, dude. The game does come out. According to Battle.net, the global launch is 34 hours from now, and on Xbox it's about 60, or on New Zealand it's 16 hours from now. Why does the screen look so dark? Oh, this? No. Remove the timer overlay. Oh, oops. How long has that been there for? That was an accident. Oops, I didn't mean to have that there. I did not mean to keep that there, chat. I apologize. Thanks for letting me know. That was not meant to be there. Oopsie. Infestation camo it was there. Yeah, it was there. All right. After Prestige 2, you can then look at weapon mastery. They gave us an example with the MXR. Let's see. It looks like these 3 camos are going to be the same for every weapon, I think. If I'm not mistaken, but we'll see. This is level 150, 200, or this is 100, 150, and 200. I believe these are going to be the same for every weapon, from my understanding. Let's see. What else do we got? Your weapon receives a weapon prestige master icon next to it. And then you're going to stay at 250 once you hit it. Everything's permanently unlocked. The 3 prestige master camos are not universal and instead work in the same way as military camos. These are unlocked sequentially and individually per weapon. Once unlocked, they could be used for that weapon only in any game mode. I think they look the same for every weapon, though. If they don't, I mean, that's cool, but I think they work the same. Just as militaries work. And then here's the end of your weapon journey. For this example, we have the MXR. Afterlife is your level 250 camo unlock. This camo can then be applied to any other weapon in the game universally, which is really cool. Tonight, 4 a.m. stream. Yep, I plan on it. 32-player PvE. Yeah, endgame is 32-player PvE, correct. That is correct. That is correct. The last step is straightforward. It concludes the weapon mastery or the weapon prestige journey for your weapon. You unlock a unique final camo, which may be animated or a returning fan favorite from a past Black Ops game. This camo is universal and can be applied to any other weapon. As shown above, the grand prize is the MXR Afterlife camo. The Black Ops 7 weapon prestige offers a deep progression with each weapon, virtually no more wasted weapon XP, and double quick progression if you utilize any double XP tokens throughout the grind. Yeah, I feel like these are the most wasted tokens probably in any Call of Duty ever. Weapon XP tokens. For sure. Alex confirmed. Let's see, what do you confirm? They changed the camo from 10 to 30 elites, probably with the patch yesterday. 30 elites is fucking crazy, but the trade-off is there isn't a 4th mastery challenge this time. Last year there was 4 mastery challenges. This year's only 3. So they just made the 3 harder. They weren't lying about the blog being big. Yeah, it's a huge read. It's a huge read. I'm glad I didn't make a video on this one. It's too crazy. Oh, I got my chest popped. Wow. Yep. When you reach 250 on every gun, it is a different camo every time. Correct. So there's 3 unique camos you're going to get per weapon as you grind it and prestige it. And there's going to be 3 standard military type camos that are the same for every weapon. They cannot be applied universally. Challenge reticles. No more reticle challenges from BO6. We know how that works. We got some brand new ones, of course. Expect more futuristic ones to fit Black Ops 7 in the future. Yeah, we got some. Yeah, so 50, 100, 150. So every 50 kills with a reticle, you'll get another one while aiming down sights. Additional challenges, dailies, calling cards, and mastery. There's a full complement of additional challenges with many unlocks, including remastered rewards from BO2. Here are some additional ways to progress and earn impressive amounts of XP while doing so. You got dailies for every game mode, and you can also refresh them or re-roll them if you don't like them. That's pretty cool. I think BO6 added this late, right? They added them pretty late. Or did BO6 not have them? I think only BO7 betas had it, or the beta had it. Blue dot is still heretical, yeah. For sure. Is it normal the countdown timer did it start in the COD HQ? I don't think there's going to be one in the COD HQ. They'll probably add one when it's like 12 hours away from dropping. But for now, you could see a countdown timer on Xbox and Battle.net and maybe Steam. You just don't have one on PlayStation, unfortunately. Oh yeah, it wasn't in BO6. I'm tripping. It was in the beta though for BO7. Rerolling daily challenges, calling card challenges. Obviously, you'll get new ones every time you prestige, but there's a general set of career, harden, and dark ops challenges you can also do in every game mode. We know how that goes. 100%er you can work towards. I'm really excited for the dark ops. Luckily, they're like riddles again, I think, so they weren't able to be leaked or data mined. Hopefully, they're as crazy as the Tomb, where we're all kind of hunting them for a while. That hunt's really exciting to figure out. I would love to have a hunt like that for every single game mode. For the campaign camo, can you earn them in campaign or only end game? So from my understanding, some of the campaign camos can be earned while playing the 11 missions, but the masteries, I think, require you to play end game to kill like elites and use high rarity weapons, stuff like that. That's my understanding of it, but we'll see for sure when the game's actually out. All right. 100%er. Hey, that's 100%er, chat. First look. First look at 100%er. There you go. There you go. Very, very cool. Three rolls of W. Yep. They changed it from 10 to 30 elites. That's awful. They might even nerf that back down if it's too frustrating. It depends what the strat is. Like, how fast can we get elites in Ashes, Survival, or Dead Ops Arcade? Because think about it, Dead Ops Arcade might be the way. If you could find, if there's a certain strat in Dead Ops, like if you go to a bonus room or a secret room, and you find a bunch of elites there, because you were able to do that in Dead Ops 3, right? Then that'll be the way. Will there be a 20 plus nukes calling card again? I'd assume so. With like what, 20, was it 20 plus unique weapons or something? Or did it just get 20 nukes in general? I don't know. Kick me all the way out. What the fuck? Okay. 100%er. That's a nice look at other calling cards. Yeah, some of them are remastered too. Some of them are remastered. Look at that. First seen in Black Ops 2. So they brought some back. They haven't been seen in like 10 plus years. You get XP in campaign. Yeah, global progressions in campaign as well. The 11 missions will let you level up your player level, weapon, and battle pass. Holy shit. Mastery badges. Unlock and progress badges for weapons, score streaks, and other loadout items. There you go. A lot of stuff there to take a look at. Co-op campaign doesn't even say 100% on it. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't say 100% on it? Oh, yeah, that is kind of weird. Why doesn't it? It should have said 100 like after that robot exploded. That is kind of weird. That is kind of weird. We're going to see the blog post. So if you're a content creator with over 100,000 subs, they'll send you the blog post via DM. I'm fucking with you. I'm just kidding, dude. I'll link it. It's I'll put it in my Discord server. Actually, let me get a fresh link because it's what I'm having to scroll all the way up. Go to COD blog. I'm gonna put that. I'll put that in pictures and links in my Discord server in case anybody wants to see it. This cat's gonna end up ending my stream. She snuck back in. That's okay. All right. Oh, Treyarch just tweeted again. Did they actually? Ashes soundtrack. Oh, okay. We'll get back to that. All right. Getting past the calling cards here. Again, there's a nice view of absolutely all of them. Master badges returned for players who master the wide variety of loadout content available in the game. They'll be for wonder weapons, regular weapons, melees. Yep. Necrofluid. Necrofluid Gauntlet. That is your Ashes Wonder Weapon. I wonder if Wonder Weapon skins are coming back. They haven't talked about that. Stat tracking. That is back for every single game mode. Oh, I love the freaking badges, dude. You guys know my favorite one already. My favorite one right there. Ha! That's peak. I did get the monster promo stuff. I redeemed the code yesterday and it just gave me like every single item, which is pretty funny. Oh man, those zombies ones are crazy cool. That is sick. Yeah, these look amazing. These medals look so much better than the BO6 ones. And then leaderboards. Leaderboards for multiplayer, zombies, dead ops, and Warzone. No leaderboards for campaign. Weekly challenges. Hey, we got our first look at the weekly challenge menu. We made it to the end of the blog, chat. All right. Very similar menu to Modern Warfare 3 and my my custom weekly challenge thumbnail that was made a little while ago. Let me pull that up. This is the concept I had made a little while back. I'll put it on screen. This is also inspired by the MW3 weekly challenge menu. Let me open that in a new tab. This is what Fajardi put together. It's actually pretty close to what we're actually going to be getting. Very cool to see that they've revealed that now. Awesome. Get my chat box pulled up. Yeah, those badges look awesome, man. Those badges look awesome. All right. But yeah, I think season 1 is confirmed to be 9 weeks now. We didn't know that when this was made. But available during season 1. Oh, week 2 unlocked. So it's going to tell us exactly what time the next week begins. So at least we'll have a dedicated slot, guaranteed weekly streams, chat, probably every Wednesday or Thursday whenever these go live, with brand new challenges to do in every game mode. Week 1 rewards, classified. Complete any 6 week 1 challenges in multiplayer, Warzone, zombies, or co-op campaign to get the rewards. And then it shows you season 1 rewards. So there's going to be week 1 rewards and then overall seasonal rewards by doing, I think, every week. Earn universal camos by completing the required number of weeks over the course of the season. So it's probably, oh yeah, so it's 5 and 9. Okay, so we had it right. The halfway point, I think, is week 5. That's when Reloaded should probably be. And then week 9 is the final week. So season 1 will obviously be a bit longer than other seasons because the holidays, the break, you guys know how it goes. That's usually the way it works. Let's see. Weekly challenges will give players an opportunity to unlock a new attachment, score streak weapon, or blueprint each week of the season. Not only that, weekly challenges are another method to access a bounty of XP, as well as 2 unique weapon camos per season. That is awesome. A new score streak is fucking crazy, though. That's really exciting to guarantee that every single season. Season 1's rumored to start the first week of December. Correct. That is correct. A new loadout item every week. Firstly, here's an overview on the multiple attachments and other weekly rewards and how to unlock them. Season launch. At the start of a new season, check out the weekly challenge menu to see the weapon, attachment, score streak, or blueprint available to be unlocked in weekly challenges that week. Available rewards. The majority of weekly challenge rewards are planned to be attachments, though the reward may sometimes be a different loadout item. Challenge aplenty. There are a set of 6 challenges per mode. That's a total of 24 new challenges per week. So you could just mix and match, right? You have to do 6 challenges to finish that week. You could do 2 in campaign, 2 in zombies, 2 in multiplayer. Unlock the attachment. Complete any 6 across any or all of the 4 modes, and you'll unlock the reward for that week. It's called weekly for a reason. 1 week later, check the weekly challenges menu again for another gameplay reward to unlock in the same manner. This continues across the entire season, similar to Modern Warfare 3. Late to the party. As long as you're playing Black Ops 7 during any part of the season, all of that season's previously earnable weekly rewards can be unlocked before the season concludes. So yes, within the duration of 1 season, you could do any of the week's challenges. Once the next season starts, that previous season's rewards will be gone and probably added to the armory, as we expected. Yep. You can still unlock these attachments and other rewards by completing challenges via the armory. So it's going to be like XP milestones you have to hit. And then you'll get a bunch of XP for doing weekly challenges. All right. Weekly challenges aren't just a great way to add some potent attachments and additional equipment to your inventory. There are 2 camos to unlock every season. So weapon camo 1 will be mid-season, confirmed week 5 of season 1, which, if my math is correct, let's put the math together here. If season 1 starts December the 4th, 5 weeks later is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Season 1 Reloaded will be January 8th, which I already have written on my calendar, funny enough. That was just a guess. And that would mean 6, 7, 8, 9. February 12th could be season 2, by the way. February 12th would be season 2. That's just some quick math based on the calendar they've given us. Weapon Camo 2, end of season. Complete all the weekly challenges across an entire season to obtain a new universal animated camo, which can be applied to any weapon. Appendix level unlocks. This is a list of everything you get across every game mode. I wish it was like a graphic. I mean, actually, never mind. We're going to be able to scroll through the progression track at launch, but this is just a list from top to bottom. Everything you get at every single level for every game mode. And that's going to do it, chat. That is the massive progression blog, which took us about, I want to say, an hour to slowly read. We already covered all the progression or prestige rewards in a separate video earlier this morning. I'm going to leave that for you guys in chat once again. Feel free to be some of the first to drop a like and a comment on that video, or comment on that video letting me know what you think about all the progression-related announcements we got just earlier today. That is linked there in chat on my YouTube stream. BO6 had a countdown timer in the upper left corner having the days and hours left. Do you think they changed anything in the New Zealand method, or is this normal? Nothing has changed with the New Zealand method because legally that wouldn't make sense. New Zealand copies, physical copies, are going out about, what is that, 16 hours from now? Those copies are going out regardless, meaning a digital copy would legally have to also release alongside all of that. Season 1, I believe, is December 4th, first week of December, according to the current in-game Battle Pass timer that we have for Season 6 of Black Ops 6. That's our understanding of it. Anything else leak out? Let's take a look. Perfect. If anyone was curious, the weapon build code they showcase actually works. Oh, wow. You have to unlock the weapon, though, to import that code. Ain't that something? You cannot get banned from the New Zealand method, no. Wow. Zombie Mastery preview as well. It's kind of crazy. Oh, Treyarch's tweet. Yeah, let's see Treyarch's new tweet, chat. Treyarch just tweeted a snippet of what appears to be Ash of the Dams. Oh, Kevin Sherman Elena segment. Oh my God. 18 seconds of it. You guys ready? Let's hear it. Holy shit. I love when they release little music snippets. Wow. This is solid, dude. Wow. That's awesome, man. And there's a trap at the diner. Yeah, that's a really nice look at the map too, man. This is the loading screen, I think, for the map, I'd assume. The actual loading screen of the full map. Wow. Yeah, we're actually back, dude. We're in for a good launch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so hyped. Oh, I'm so freaking hyped. Wow. Woo. That was a long read. Holy crap. For progression, but we got everything we were looking for as far as marketing. Now we wait for patch notes. If they're going to happen today, if they do, expect a full walkthrough of that and a discussion in a separate video later today. But wow. That was, that's music to my ears, dude. I'm going to see music to my ears. Let's see. Is there a good GIF for that? Is there a good GIF for this? I'll use the penguin, buddy. 30 elites is crazy. Like I said, though, I think the strat for that might even be in Dead Ops to get those elites killed faster. If there's like a secret bonus room where you see a bunch of elites, quickly go in Dead Ops and get that done. The problem is you can't choose your weapon in Dead Ops. So it's going to be like something that maybe you can cheese for some of the weapons that you can get in Dead Ops. I don't know. It sounds generic. I just disagree, man. I think Elena and Kevin always crush it. But again, 18 seconds is 18 seconds. It's not even the full song. So at least let the full thing get released. We'll listen to it in full on Friday. Do I get a loading screen if I buy a Vault Edition? I don't think there is a loading screen in the Vault Edition. Yeah, these look great. I'll put a little video so you guys can see the mastery camos again. Oh, Infestation's not in the blog? Wait, what? Why did they not show that for because we saw the zombies Infestation camo. Why did they let's actually take a look at that. What? It must have been a mistake. The wrong graphic must have went live, right? Uh yeah, wait, how's they Infestation's right there. Not a single Beatles 7 soundtrack on Spotify yet? Yeah, we have to wait a little bit longer. Let me pull up the mastery camel so you can see them again. I put it in, I think I put it in this video here. There we go. Just so you guys can have a nice view of every single camo. Treyarch, that Sledgehammer, when it comes to camos, yeah, they're crushing it, man. Yeah, if you're complaining about Kevin and Elena, you don't know ball. But yeah, if you're a hardcore zombie guy that's listening to Elena for a decade plus, then yeah, you're definitely digging all of her music in Modern Zombies. She's absolutely crushed it. She has absolutely crushed it. I am taking a trip to New Zealand. I'll probably tweet out a picture of heading on a plane later today. We will be there. We will be there. Okay, this is me explaining the camel challenges. There we go. Let's see. Let's see them all there. Let's move that. Scrub the footage a little bit. Oh my god. That was probably rage bait in chat. It had to be bait. That had to be bait. There's no other way. That's so funny. Rip the zombie grind. I'm sure people will figure out a really easy strat. There'll be some Easter egg step on directed mode. There'll be some BS where you could just farm elites really quickly, or there'll be something changed with the actual challenge. We deleting BO6. Hop on BO6, bro. Yep, Progression Blog did come out, thankfully. It was a good one. Matt Scrons is all in this year more than last year with BO6. Well, I don't even think it's a case of like being all in. I think it's a case of having a really tight deadline for back-to-back Call of Duties, which would mean that this one, the second one, would get more content, more support across the board, right? Beauty of Annihilation remix. Didn't they do a remix in, is it in The Giant? Didn't they do one of those? Singularity looks like Interstellar. Yeah, it does. New Zealand Method. One last reminder for those that joined the stream late. Change your address on your Activision profile. Look up Activision Call of Duty Profile.com. Log in, change your address to a New Zealand one. Pick any McDonald's. Pick any address you could find from New Zealand, and that'll trick your PlayStation, letting you play about 19 hours early. If you're on Xbox, same deal, except to be safe, also change your Microsoft account address to New Zealand to make sure that it also tricks COD at you with letting you play. Not a bannable offense. Also works on Game Pass and Microsoft Store purchases. Does not work on Battle.net or Steam. That's a quick rundown of the New Zealand trick. It's funny. I know it's become so much more mainstream the last couple of years, especially. It's, with the rise of content creation and COVID and all that. Like, I think more people became aware of how that works to play early. Just so that's clear. Yeah, I gotta uninstall BO6. I'll probably uninstall it tonight. Or should we uninstall it right now? What are you guys thinking? Yeah, I posted a video this morning about all the prestige rewards. I'm not doing a vid on the blog itself because we already went over all that stuff. Your postcode still shows normal. Yeah, I think it's a visual bug. I think it's actually just a visual bug. Slave from Citadel was a banger. I liked a lot of the music in BO6. There was some really good music. Absolutely mad. Uninstall. Yeah, I'm. Maybe we'll boot up. We'll play. Let's see how the lobbies look as we wrap up Black Ops 6. Let's see how the lobbies look for a second, and then we'll call it from there. We'll get our storage back, uninstall, and it'll be a GG. Console saying you need to update the BIOS after updating it. Yeah, it's a unique issue for certain people. I have no idea what the fix would be for that. You'd have to. I recommend anybody having that issue before, so go to like a Micro Center or go to a PC shop, have somebody take a look at it. Unless you're a PC guru, you can break that down and see what the deal is. But yeah, I have no idea. All right, let's take a look at how the lobbies are looking. Yeah, good little progression coverage. First look at weekly challenges, prestige rewards. Yeah, Alex, again, did not get striked for any of the BO7 leaks. From what I've heard, you just have to, or from what I've heard, any gameplay that surfaces will get struck down, but menu stuff is not getting struck. So, safe to cover. Free game. Echo 12 up on Eyes 115. This camera's looking nice, man. This camera's looking nice. Wow. All right. Open up Black Ops 6. Let's see how the lobbies are looking. Are they going to kick us off, make us uninstall, or let's see. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, nobody's getting banned from New Zealand Trick. Jacob on TikTok. Nobody's getting banned for that, thankfully. Oh man, I love this. I love this intro. It's so sick. Yeah, secure boot at TPM or TMP or TPM. I thought it was TPM 2.0. Yeah, bring on BO7. Salute to the big BO6, man. We got lots of good gameplay throughout the year. We posted some really exciting coverage. Broke everything down. Got lots of nukes. Had some great moments with the boys, with people in chat. The open lobbies were a blast. But the matchmaking was not very forgiving after Season 3, so we lost a little bit of game time there because of it. Would have played a lot more MP if that wasn't the case, but yeah. Shit happened, man. Shit happened. With, updating playlist. Did my game just crash? I don't know what happened there. Oh, no. It's loading. Oh, we got more shaders preloading as well. Thank you, babe. More shaders. Okay. Let's get all the... I want to make sure all these shaders get done, like, so that tomorrow morning goes a lot smoother. You're smoking the BO6 back. All right. Wait for these shaders. Anybody like a Pop-Tart? We got a little sugar in me, man, because I'm tired, man. There we go. It is a Pop-Tart. Let me get a few bites for energy, man. I'm cooked right now. Absolutely cooked. Da da da. Yeah, it's a blueberry one. Last free XP token. We're going to claim it in a second. Let's wait for these shaders. So all our copies of the game are ready. PlayStation's ready to go. Xbox ready to go. And Battle.net's ready to go. So we can hop in, guaranteed. So just drink a Monster. We have them on deck. People are asking about code giveaways. We should give away some more codes. Well, no, which one's my favorite? Wait, my favorite one's right here. These will come in handy tomorrow. This is like cans I left here, but guava. Oh, you can't see it because of the green screen. Hold on, because of the green screen, you can't see. Wait, I want you to be able to see this. Yeah. The guava flavor. I first drank this at COD Champs Black Ops 6 this past summer, and I fell in love with it. I'm like, it's dangerous how good this tastes. They don't even sell them by me that much, but when I see them once in a while, I'll grab one. And then yeah, I don't think the BO7 promo wasn't on these. You couldn't get a code from these, but the white cans, right? The zero sugar. These are solid, and then you'll have the code there. You guys can't see that. Yeah, you have a code there on the actual. It's right here. If anybody's wondering where the codes are on Monster, on the actual tab, and he's have the 7 on him. The QR code just takes you to the page where you make an account. There's no code with the QR, or else everybody would steal them at the store, right? That's how that works. But let's make TikTok mad one more time. As a big reminder, ladies and gentlemen, code Dynamite will save you 12% off any order on Control Freak. You get the brand new Black Ops 7 thumbsticks, as you can see, and it comes with a free in-game weapon charm. Those are the thumbsticks. See if we zoom into the camera there. It'll focus a little bit, right? Yeah, you can see that. The nice 7s. And don't forget about aim controllers. I've been using my aim controller since Modern Warfare 2 or slightly before it. The custom build they made me with the logo, paddles on the back. Very durable, good grip, lifetime warranty. They use authentic controllers, not China knockoffs, to build their remotes. And they also just came out with the new Black Ops 7 Guild controllers over at AIM, so you can go ahead and deck those out if you want as well. But yeah, after stream, I'm going to go ahead and revamp the membership tiers, get those new names, get some new emotes, and we'll clear out our hard drives too on both computers. I got to wipe a bunch of footage clean. Let's see where we're at here. All right. The shaders finished yet? Okay, shaders are finishing. They're at 90%. I want to make sure the Battle.net is all good there. And it's probably going to put our graphics on Ultra. Is there a chance the New Zealand method works on Steam Battle.net? Sadly not. VPNs don't work. It's never worked. Those platforms are locked to a global launch. You can't do a New Zealand trick, sadly. Galaxy, can't see any, not able to see a countdown timer, sadly, on PlayStation. They used to be able to do that. I swear every COD game's had that. And for some reason, because of COD HQ or something, they got rid of it. I don't know what happened there. Oh, let me see that. I want a T-pose Reznov shot from Black Ops 6. Our boy Reznov is done with Black Ops 6. I'll tweet that out real quick. All right, shaders have completed. Let's see what's going on with Black Ops 6 now. Is this game playable one last time? You had a 4-hour timer going when it's coming out now? No, I had a timer earlier for them when the marketing was going to drop. Lotto, just change your Activision address and it'll trick your PlayStation. BO6 Zombies Easter egg skins do transfer. Those are the only skins they carry forward besides level 1000 Samuels. Reznov carry forward's canceled. I Voltage and don't have a timer. The timer for there was on PlayStation a few days ago. Oh, more shaders. What the hell? The timer that was on PlayStation a few days ago was for the preload install. It wasn't for the full game launch. How are shaders still going? I gotta wait for these shaders and then we'll go full screen. Unless they're stuck and broken. I don't know. They're at 0%. Yeah, that lagged us because we booted up a new application. All right, it's at 7%. It's moving. It's moving. BO2 campaign playthrough. I'm exhausted, man. Gotta get a big nap in soon. before we wake up later. Wow. 3 a.m. EST or 4 a.m.? It's going to be 3 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. For New Zealand release. Yeah, I guess that's the equivalent of 8 a.m. UK time. Yeah. Everybody will figure it out and realize it once the access begins. Oh man. Shaders telling you to delete Black Ops 6? Yeah, like I can't even play Black Ops 6. Shaders are moving real slow. So you might have to install and say bye to Black Ops 6. We uninstalling? You granting campaign straight to multiplayer? I probably won't be on multiplayer for a while, man. I have so much content I'm working on producing for a campaign and zombies. Like, dude, MP, I don't know what. I mean, maybe Monday. I don't know. Maybe way after that. I'm not too sure. I'll be grinding, man. I got a lot of content to work on. A lot of my time will be spent out of the game, almost more than in it. Once I get enough footage recorded. Yep. Change your address to a New Zealand one. Find a New Zealand one and add that. Bit of a first to let us know if there's secret camos. I got you, man. I think there are some secret ones in zombies already. I talked about them in a video last night, but we'll be investigating that once Curse Mode releases. Yeah, Black Ops 6 is tripping, man. It's asking for shaders, man. We're out of here. Salute to Black Ops 6. We need some storage. Let's clear up our storage. We're exiting out of that. Yeah, we're ready, man. We're gonna take the rest of the day and just relax and freshen up, clean up, get some errands done, visit people we need to visit, and we'll be live very early. Yeah, you can play 5 a.m. Chicago time. Correct. Have fun tomorrow, Lego. That's funny, dude. Bro said Lego. I would like to play more, like a little bit of BO6 to see how it is, but I think we're done. Modify install. Okay, modifying our install on. There we go. We'll keep Warzone, but we remove only 29 gigs. That's it. That's crazy. That's not even that big. It was still a year that we made the most of. Can't complain. Goodbye, Black Ops 6. Start update. Yeah, let's uninstall that. Gotta catch our flight later? Yeah, exactly, dude. Gotta catch our flight later. AL9, have a great rest of your day. Hopefully work goes well and goes by fast, and you can jump into BO7 even quicker. But again, thank you to, I think it was Max, for sending us that countdown link, just so we have like all the timers on screen and whatnot. Yeah, there we go. Launch countdown. There we go. Yeah, we're 15 hours away, chat, from jumping in. Got to make sure you guys definitely make sure you guys get a good nap in. Get a good meal, get a good nap, freshen up, clean up, organize your office, organize your room, get whatever you got to get done so that you can just lock in, play COD unless you have other IRL responsibilities. Yeah, you locked in. Yeah, I'm just gonna like empty my whiteboard, probably go get a car wash, go buy a few things at the store, just get ready for a very long weekend, because like I'm not leaving the house, dude, for a minute. I don't think, honestly, Chad, like I'll tell you what, this is like some straight content creator shit right now. I don't think I'm gonna even leave the house till Thanksgiving. Unless I absolutely have to for like some emergency or something really has to get done. Like I have no reason to leave the house till Thanksgiving. I'm ready to lock in on content. Thank you guys so much for the likes on the stream, man. You guys are crushing it. Feel free to drop one in chat now. Free to do so. Let's see. Thank you guys for 5,000 likes on the TikTok stream. Holy crap. You guys are crushing it. Stream's been great. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know, we didn't really burn ourselves out and like play any COD or anything. I'm just ready to, you know, rejuvenate and prepare for later. Pointlessly a New Zealand trick. I work 6 to 8. Yeah, I mean, in that case, you know, saves you the 5 minutes it takes to set all that up. I didn't know. Wait, and did not know you went live today because I turned my internet off on my phone. Oh, it's all good, Evan. Appreciate you sticking around and popping in. If you do the trick and change it back later, does your progress come back with you? Nothing changes at all. Nothing literally changes about your account. Justin Harris, no, does not work on Steam or Battle.net. If you're somebody itching to really get in early and you already bought the game on a different platform, I'd recommend getting a Game Pass code somewhere. Get a Game Pass Ultimate code, get a free trial, try to get one so you could play. Because you could do the New Zealand trick with Game Pass. Rate BO6 out of 10. Man, I want to say like it definitely had, in my opinion, I could almost say objectively, but no, it's my opinion. BO6 had probably the smoothest functioning, stable launch of any Black Ops game, I believe. But looking at live service support, that's where it takes my rating down a couple notches. Like, I might end BO6 at maybe a 6, 7. That was not intentional, by the way. I think a 6 or a 7. No pun intended. I think live service. I think events alone drop you pretty low. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Like, I wouldn't put it at a 5. I can't really put it at an 8. I think gameplay wise, like for campaign and multiplayer and zombies, you're looking at like a high 8, early 9 for gameplay. Obviously there's, you know, some flaws that BO7's improving on, but like you talk about narrative, you talk about live service support, like Black Ops 6 loses a good amount of points. Like, I wouldn't criticize somebody who gives it a 5 because of those things being so rough. But I would keep it at around a 6.5, maybe. It would be fair there. I'd say as far as like content creation, I'd still leave it at like a good 7, maybe higher. Maybe you can even talk about an 8 for content. I feel like the videos I produced with BO6 were if anything a little bit more fun than like Modern Warfare 3. I think 3 had better live service support, but I feel like BO6 I enjoyed making more of the videos, if that makes sense. But MW2 like offered that variety, which most people I know don't care about. Like, I enjoy having that choice of, okay, MW or of DMZ raids, MP Warzone. Like, there was different things to tackle there, which were fun. I think BO6 was the strongest launch until rank play got integrated, and then Warzone. Then things started falling apart. It was like a downward spiral if you weren't playing zombies. And then by season 3 Reloaded, after hitting a new peak of interest because of the return of Verdansk, Shattered Veil, season 3 Reloaded got like weirdly delayed. So the 420 stuff was late, kind of a turn off. Season 4 was filler. Season 5 was amazing, and then season 6 was kind of like some bonus, you know, a little bit of a a little bit of a bonus content drop for Halloween. Nothing too big, but something to keep us going. You know, it was a few extra videos. That's where I'm at with my score. I think people have different answers when you look at one individual game mode. When you look at one individual game mode, it's easier to have a much lower score across the board. Like, somebody can give multiplayer a 4 or a 5 even because of matchmaking, because of map design. A lot, like, there was this big emphasis on face-off small maps, which is something I wasn't really a fan of. A lot of maps that didn't support score streaks. And then with the big maps they did add, a lot of them were out of Avalon, didn't really flow that well, looked the same. But there were some promising moments. There were some good maps added. There were some good streaks. That's where I'm at. But everybody has their own opinion, right? Everybody else has their own opinion. IGN's Garbo pointing man off the street for a more passionate, legit review. That's hilarious. I got bad after Warzone integrated. All the people that I got come to COD since MW2 quit by Christmas, New Year's. A year from now, what would you rate BO7? Ooh, man. My prediction is I'm gonna be about an 8.5 or a 9 for gameplay and live service support. I think I'm gonna be at like a. I think we'll be at like a similar 6.5 for narrative, maybe even lower. I'm nervous about story because I think my worry is that the BO6 narrative was so lackluster. The game right after that from the same studio, will it really have different writers and a better direction narratively? I doubt it. So I think narrative's still going to be a flaw with Black Ops 7, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong, but I think gameplay and live service will easily crush Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 6, which MW3 is hard to top, and I think it will top it. It's already trying to top it with launch. At BO6, it'll be blown out the water, I think, pretty quick as well, as far as the seasons go. At least with the campaign, is it Treyarch's writing team, or does Raven have their own writing team? My understanding of it is that Treyarch oversees the general narrative and the writing, and Raven just developed the actual experience. That's my understanding of it. Does Raven probably have a writer or two that provided input? I'm sure they do. 1K viewers for no hype BO7 without nothing happening. Crazy no hype. Yeah, dude, like, I know there's some bias here because, okay, my content's doing well, but genuinely speaking, like, the interest in Black Ops 7, I've seen more questions about New Zealand tricks. I've seen more questions about launch. So many questions about when this is happening, when this blog's dropping. Like, I've seen more interest almost in BO6, if anything. I mean, I should really go back. I'm just curious what we're looking at here. For like pre-launch content, because BO7 has just been really explosive. Like MW2 was a really crazy peak, but which MW3 didn't have at launch. BO6 did, but BO7 is doing really well. So I appreciate you guys that are supporting the channel and the content. I'm looking at pre-launch stuff. Pre-launch stuff went really hard, starting like right around when that Treyarch event happened. Let's see. Yeah, first look, Black Ops 6 Nuketown Remake. I have some crazy videos here, man. Like this. I was on a cruise this week right here. I was on a cruise out of town. These Eddie's videos scheduled. These were straight bangers, man. Yeah, like this is a very strong pre-release window for Black Ops 6. Like this is Chris Showcase from the direct is crazy. Reflect 115. Ripped this camo, by the way. Reflect 115 was nuts. Achievements, beta rewards, download, and then the actual launch with campaign coverage. Campaign coverage is a lot of fun. COD Next. Oh my god, there's so much. There was like, I feel like there was almost more pre-launch videos for BO6, so there was just a longer gap from like the reveal to the launch with a lot of marketing in between. But I feel like Black Ops 7 is kind of topping a lot of these videos here in a way. That's what it seems like, at least. Yeah, that's pre-launch window. Let me actually change that playlist back. Black Ops 7. Yeah, like there's some juicy stuff going on with Black Ops 7. I feel like it's actually been a stronger launch window. Like pre-release like marketing window for BO7. I think it's because what they've announced about BO7 is so much more interesting than what they announced for BO6, in my opinion. That's kind of my take on that. Yeah, this is actually wild. This is actually wild. Well, Endgame. Wait, will Endgame with Endgame looking like an RPG experience? Will it scratch the DMZ itch? I think so. The only itch it won't scratch is people that want like a backpack inventory, since there isn't one. Think about to be drowning into melatonin, hydrate with minerals in your water, eat a balanced dinner, and you wake up with much more energy. Yeah, I want to wake up with really good energy at a good 3 a.m., 4 a.m. tonight. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was also like, dude, Modern Warfare 2 was crazy. I really enjoy like campaign. There was a lot of interest in campaign for BO6, so I'm hoping that interest is here for the BO7 one. I'm looking forward to it. Like I did a lot of coverage for campaign. We posted every mission raw, and then we did the ending explained story video and some puzzle videos too. Unlock 5 campaign blueprints, unlock big money fast. Like those are bangers. That was a lot of fun. Modern Warfare 2 was crazy. Like Modern Warfare 2, Rip Warzone Mobile, man. Oh my god, Rip Warzone Mobile. I would have went really hard with content on this game if they if they kept updating it, if it would have got more rewards that like transfer to the main game, there was definitely some interest for stuff like that. Crazy stuff, dude. Rip Wars on mobile, Mono for 2 campaign. There's a lot of missions, dude. Where's Modern Warfare 2? One last MW2 update. That was my last video 2 years ago on that. That's crazy. BO6 was so inflated because of Game Pass. Now you need to pay 30 months to play on it. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah, MW2 ended on a really high note here. Really high note with the haunting. The haunting was just, it was, I think the biggest haunting we ever got was Modern Warfare 2. We'll see if we could top that with Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 has potential to top it. They'll have more hands on deck to actually develop it. Right? I think that's gonna go just fine. Crush a meal and a half bottle of ZQL. You wake up at 4 a.m. fresh. Yeah. I won't even need the DayQuil. I won't even need the NyQuil, man, honestly. I'll be what do you call it? I'll be pretty tired by later this evening. That's for sure. When can we officially play if we change our location to New Zealand? It's going to be 15 hours from now, as you can see. That is the official launch. That is the official launch, buddy. I see much more hype than Modern Warfare 3 the year before. Oh, yeah. So that's what I was saying earlier. Is like Modern Warfare 3 going into it, the interest wasn't all there because people were upset with a lot of things in Modern Warfare 2. And they're like, wait, back-to-back titles? Like, it's a DLC. And then, like, nobody was convinced it was a good game until the live service DLC started. Once the season started coming out, everybody realized it was like it was the gold standard for Call of Duty of this generation. It was insane. Infinitely better game than Modern Warfare 2. And it didn't quite reflect that in the sales. We know that. But I had initially suspected Black Ops 7 would suffer a similar fate. But because of all the things they're announcing that are so positive, like, it's hard for people not to get interested in what sounds like the craziest Call of Duty like ever, as far as what they're offering day one, seasonally, quality of life they're introducing. Like that's why we're in a really good position with Black Ops 7 right now. I was definitely nervous. Like I was nervous about a couple of things. I was nervous first during the summer when they announced the game and then chose to do a 2+ month gap before they actually revealed anything else. I was nervous about that. I was nervous about the Warzone content they talked about at COD Next. I'm like, wait. And then they shocked us later with Blackout and confirmation of, really good map rotations coming. I was worried about multiplayer because I was like, hey, the beta, everyone was able to come together and say the maps are great, the weapons are cool, but SBMM, which in that case is going to reaffirm, oh, it's just more BO6, but in the future. No, when they introduced Open Mosh Pit and they introduced no SBMM, like everybody like fell in love with the multiplayer. Which is my point too. There's a lot of multiplayers the past couple of years that people probably would have liked if SBMM wasn't a factor. MW2 had it bad though, where like people didn't like the mechanics or anything either on top of SBMM. That's crazy. But I was worried about a couple of things. I was also worried, there was no early campaign gameplay. That direct turned things around pretty good for Endgame. Everybody's hyped for that now. I think that really is like there's 11 co-op missions, but I think the main course of campaign is Endgame. It's not even the 11 missions. It's Endgame, which is gonna further get updates and it's gonna keep people in that mode, grinding camels and stuff. When I open BO7 through the Xbox app on PC, it says I need to buy the game. I have Game Pass Ultimate. Did you already preload the packs? If you did that already, you should be good. If you did that already, then you'll be just fine. My Discord server, there's gonna be a link in the chat from Nightbot. I'll go ahead and get that for you. Oh, he got it. Nice. I'll step it in. Gonna be watching BO7 streams at work tomorrow. Yeah, so like I said, the New Zealand trick, which you can see the timer on screen there, that's gonna be giving people about, I think it's 19 hours of early access before the global launch. Or it's considered the PC launch, excuse me, the PC launch on Steam and Battle.net. Cold War with open matchmaking. I mean, that would have been huge, man. I think Cold War also, had a lot had a lot of cards stacked against it. You're talking a different engine for Modern Warfare 19, which just revolutionized the series. You're talking bots Warzone integration. You're talking like no persistent lobbies after the alpha. The alpha had persistent lobbies, and then after that, the beta didn't, and the launch didn't. Stream was 15 more hours, man. No, I gotta get some sleep, man. Gotta get a good nap in. Gotta get a good nap in for sure. Because to be the first game since Cold War that I played beyond its lifetime, especially since Call of 26 is Modern Warfare. Yeah, I think Black Ops 7 will definitely offer a good amount of content to where if you're somebody that chooses to skip Modern Warfare 4, like you'll still have a good amount left, I think, within Black Ops 6 or 6. With Black Ops 7, excuse me. But yeah, it's probably gonna wrap it up for us, folks. I'm definitely beat. Yeah, do a sleep stream. We definitely could. Just do a sleep stream. Oh, but it's been an absolute pleasure, Chad, hanging out with everybody during these marketing windows and awaiting the full release of the game. It's a long time coming though. Like I said, the summer dragged, and I'm glad that we're finally deep into the launch window of Black Ops 7 now. I'm really excited. But yeah, we'll see if we get patch notes tonight. If we do, expect a video. If not, then we'll just read those on stream tomorrow or whenever we can. We'll be live very early. I'm probably going to start my stream around 4 a.m. Central, waiting for the 5 a.m. drop of the co-op campaign. We're going to hop into that, cover that as we usually do, and then we'll see if we jump into Endgame or Dead Ops after that. We'll see who's on, what we're going to be doing, and then we'll go from there. Are we getting November 7th early access? Wait. There's no way I just saw that. November 7th early access, dude. What does that mean? That's hilarious. Whew. Oh man. Yeah, what a mission though, chat. Again, make sure you guys have notifications on. Stay up to date with all things Black Ops 7. Lots of videos are on the way. We'll be live streaming every inch of the grind through every game mode, and it's gonna be cool to have like a consistent little series again, like MW3, where we have weekly challenges every Wednesday or Thursday or whatever that is. And season 1 will be out before we know it. Like before we know it, we'll be really deep into the full launch of the game, covering everything, and then all of a sudden season 1's getting marketed. Like Nuketown comes out on Monday. I think it's when does Nuketown come out? Did they say that? What was the date for? Is it 20th? My bad, it's not Monday. I think it's next Thursday. Let me double check that. When does Nuketown come out? I think they said, let's see what they wrote. I can't see that date. I can't see that date. Oh, we don't want to watch that. Season 1 roadmap. I can't see the freaking date. It's a Thursday. It is the 20th, right? I thought it was the 20th. Black Ops. Let's look at Black Ops 7. I'm pretty sure it's the 20th. Yep, November 20th. So yeah, so a week from tomorrow, we'll be playing Nuketown already. So that's a little preseason update. Very excited to jump into that. Some wall running on Nuketown. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, boy. But, folks, we're going to end that poll that we had. Congrats again to our Steam giveaway winner of Black Ops 7. The winner of the poll is also Mastery Camos. That's a huge gap there. Which camos are you most hyped for? Masteries beat the remastered BO6 Prestige. So I'm actually shocked with these results. I'm actually shocked with those results. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Damn, dude. Whew. Oh, my God. That is something. But ladies and gentlemen, last reminder, feel free to check out the... raid the newest video? Yeah. Did you just put that up? Or are you talking about the SPMM one? Let me see. I wish you could raid, like, an actual video. It's supposed to be a thing, and it just never works for me. But you can raid other people that are live. But the redirect should work for videos. I don't know why that doesn't work. I think that's silly. Let me see what this does. I can raid myself, apparently. That makes no sense. That's hilarious. Oh, the SPMM one. Yeah, if you guys want, definitely check out the second channel, Detonated. We posted a discussion last night about SPMM right before Treyarch announced that it is just going to be one playlist that has the matchmaking. Yeah, you guys are crushing the support on that video too. Like, you guys are absolutely killing it. Thank you so much. Definitely subscribe for a cookie over there. We have some really fun bonus videos going up. I think there's another one coming up today. And yeah, we'll be getting a lot of coverage up on detonated.com, Detonated YouTube channel. And yep, don't forget. Well, how are you gonna play endgame first if I have to do campaign? I'm doing campaign first, then endgame. But yeah, if somebody beats campaign, then invites you, you can skip the campaign and play endgame right away, but that's not recommended. But with that being said, folks, code Dynamite to save money off your Control Freak Air Aim Controller orders. All the Black Ops 7 promos are out now. Thank you all for the love. Longest 15 hours ever. Let's all go to sleep, and then we'll make it pass even faster. We now have a new game to play. Come come later tonight in, what is it, like less than 15 hours. We're done with Black Ops 6. We've uninstalled it. It's over. We just got to clean our clean our hard drives out. And yeah, with that being said, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.